Okay, it looks like I'm semi on time. Holy crap. Hey, Rich. Thank you very much. Sarah, hi. Sorry, guys, I saw a couple of them. I had to run a pee-pee dog upstairs. Sorry, the wife's on the treadmill next door, so you may or may not be able to hear that in the background. Microphone is on, yes. Sorry, my output shows them there. Oh, thanks, Tim. Ava. Who's that lingering in the background? That is ALW, exploration, unless that was me wandering around. It wasn't supposed to have been live until I hit it, but we'll see. But I had ALW, that's ALW Exploration. He is out of the UK. Just one of the guys I watched today is also on a live stream with Urban Legend UK today. And a bunch of others. Oh, let's see here. Sandra, how's it going? Let's see, just catch up, see who's all. Do me a favor, guys. Share the stream out if you have that option. Some of you do decent amount of social media. Some of you do very little. No big deal. But if you can, share it out, because this year I am going to try to actually do a little more with these streams. So, not that I don't love. Sometimes I'm not sure I'd ever want a large stream, but a few more people wouldn't be bad. Plus, we get more options for all of us. Sorry, I second got my TV. So I'll had the lighting around. It looks better that way in camera. Still have the one light there lighting up the bookcase, but I think I got enough light in here. I'm still in the process of rewiring some of this basement. It's not set up well for a lot of good lighting, let's just say. Hey, Jerry Van, how's it going? No Limits Urbex, what is up? Mariah, how you doing down there in Florida? Actually, I don't even want to ask, Mariah, because you're going to go, ooh, it's nice and 70 degrees down here. I'm going to go, LK, what's up? Me and my boyfriend break up today. Yike. Dang, Mariah. For somebody not that by your own admission hasn't been dating very much, you're a heartbreaker by sounds of it. Oh, so what is up, everyone? Give everybody a little time to get in here. I'll just chit-chat for about 15 minutes or so. Then we are going to talk about, we're going to cover little Urbex topics tonight. Then we're going to, of course, go anywhere we feel like. No politics. I have a channel for that. Let's not do politics, religion, or what's better, Star Wars or Star Trek. Let's stay away from those horrible topics. Well, Star Trek, Star Wars are kind of a religion, so yeah, it's bad. That's a double whammy. We actually are having some of our snow melt. I know this isn't really Urbex, but we took Riker to the vet the other day for his puppy wellness checkup, and I saw little worms in the whole poo a little bit there. So we're getting some meds, but he is just a few days over 7 months old now, and he is 78 flipping pounds, and he's not fat. They say he might be a tad on the thin side. I think we give him a little more food. Holy crap, he's gained 11 pounds in the last month and 7 days. Month and week. Gained 11 pounds. Gemma had 50 plus pounds on him when we got him. She's still 72, 73 pounds. He now has 5 pounds on her. Holy crap. She's now the little sister suddenly. JD. Star Trek. Maybe. Of course, I do have Star Trek, Star Wars. Like I said, you guys can't see this wall. It's mostly Star Trek on this wall. But yeah, not sure I got my camera quite where I wanted it. Kind of wanted it a little bit more that way. Then you can see the Millennium Falcon over there on the side. But I'm not sure I should touch this while I'm streaming, because I'll probably screw it up. Let's see here. I'm going to refresh this, get that up and running. Yay, it's going to work again. Had an appetite for Japanese beef? What? Popped in and say hi and leave a like. No problem, LK. Appreciate it. Urban Legend. Hey, man. Sorry I wasn't more active on your stream, but I was getting ready for this one. Trying to take care of the puppies. I had the wife when she got home. Hoi. An ad for Japanese beef. Well, that's a weird one. Oh, see, thanks. Just on sleeping pills. Yike! My boyfriend broke up with Mariah. Who broke up with who? Did you break up with him or did he break up with you? I don't know. Yeah, Jerry, he's got to be big. He's supposed to grow anywhere from another 6 to 10 months yet. It's like, holy crap. Let's see. Japanese beef. Wait a minute. Hi. Jackson's going to get in right away and say howdy. Dude, really. Don't tongue in the ear on camera. Jeez, man. We're friends. Jackson is blue line support the police collar. What do you mean, Japanese beef? What's wrong with American beef? I grew up in farm country, man. But I can't say too much because they did an ad on my channel. Oh, Lord. TJ, how's it going? Welcome. I don't know. I hope the weather's okay wherever you're at because we are actually just warm enough now. The last 2 days we've had a little bit of melting where I've been able to go out with a pry bar and a steel shovel and between getting really low on air, chisel up some of the inches of ice on my sidewalk and out front of our garage. I mean, it literally was that thick, just ice. It's like, holy crap. I got our gate, so one gate will open. Poor mailman. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing a little better where you're at, but ugh, we still got snow everywhere, and we're supposed to have melting most of the week. So it's going to be a mess. Yay. And then refreeze at night and become real slippery. Oh, okay, Janie, thank you. If you weren't being sarcastic, I mean, I hear the Japanese Kobe beef is to die for, but I don't know, I have to say I'm partial to good old American cows that I can walk down, drive 20 minutes from here and look at and go, hello, hamburger. See, I'd be the world's worst farmer. All my cows would be named after some type of beef dish. There's hamburger, there's stroganoff over there. There's T-bone there. I have tons of names of beef dishes. I don't know why that did that to Mariah. Oh, thank you, whoever handled that for Mariah. Yeah. I don't know why. That didn't seem like... Boy, YouTube is getting real twitchy, aren't they? That did not seem like a comment from Mariah that needed YouTube to go, well, we better make sure this is okay. That's pretty innocuous and friendly there, YouTube. Sorry, trying to catch up. We have freezing rain. You can keep it. Enjoy. Hopefully it gives you a nice coating like we had. Like I said, literally, I'm getting ice that thick off my sidewalks and out from my garage. And we had 8 inches of snow, then that thick coating on top. So you can still, even after a couple days of above normal, but it freezes at night, well, you can still walk around 8 inches above the ground right now as you don't break through yet. Hey, Eric Zen, how's it going? Eva asked, okay, everybody. Eva asked, I never had Japanese beef. Is there really a difference? I've had both. If it's the really, really expensive Kobe beef, I guess it's different. The Japanese beef I had maybe just was the average Joe beef, but I didn't see a lot of difference between what I get at Reason's Meat Locker, not too far from where I live, or you can go get buffalo and stuff there. Oh yeah, fresh buffalo. They have buffaloes out there. Seriously. Man, they got good stuff out there. But yeah, or my wife's family's farm. So, I don't know, I have to admit, I didn't see huge difference, but maybe it wasn't the expensive beef. Hard to kill them if you what, Jerry? I don't know, Jerry, because I worked on farms and I had names for a few of the animals there. But I still, when it was come time to eat them, I was still going, my tummy says you're going to be good. You can name it, just don't get attached to it. Name one. No, I'm not going there because that heads into politics. I'm not going to go there. I almost trapped myself. Yeah. So I'll stick with like a Star Trek reference. I'd name that one Michael Burnham. I'd name that one CBS. I would name that one Discovery. There you go. Oh, boy. I almost walked myself into politics. Oh, jeez. Hey, Rooted, what's up, Zach? Dude, are you really going to be a bug the whole time? What is it? It is not. Oh, it is your dinner time. Too bad. When Karen gets off treadmill, you'll get fed. Dude, you're doing this stuff. Yeah, you're doing this stuff worldwide. That's rude. Oh, man. Oh, just very pricey. Yeah, not everything that costs more is better. I can say that as a mechanic. Goodyear tires. Cost more, not better. Sorry, Goodyear. I'll go buy a Firestone tire or a BF Goodrich or something else for much cheaper than a Goodyear or a Michelin and come out just to get a tire. We named our chickens and never ate one of them. Oh my God. Well, you got to name them stuff, Jerry, that you don't care about. Like I said, if you're a fan of Knight Rider, you name it Car, the bad guy Car version of Knight Kit, and he just took something off the desk and ran. Jax! I may have to go kill my cat. Just a second. Hey! No. Good grief. Sorry. He's grabbing stuff off the desk and running with it. Ugh. I'm happy, stay single. Well, men say that too after they've been married a while. Oh, Lord. Oh, TJ, I'm working hard on getting my channel to 1K. I've got 894, but I got 1K on my TikTok. See, I've never been on there less than 6 months. Cool, TJ. TikTok's one I don't use. Just partially because of the Chinese thing going on with them. Also, just seems like half the time I go to TikTok, and I'm not saying this TJ's, half stuff on TikTok is stuff that just kind of makes me want to chew on concrete. Jerry, you're right. Firestone is better. And thank you, Mariah. I appreciate that. My sister-in-law names all of her chickens, just eats the eggs. She's the crazy chicken lady. Calls them her girls. I call my wife's, her girls. I go, how the girls do today? Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not as touching a person. I don't care. I could name my pig Porky Pig, and that sucker is going to be bacon. Bacon is too tasty to mess with. Oh, thank you very much, Rudin. Rudin just put TJ's channel up, link up in case you guys want to check it out and see what TJ does. See what TJ doesn't do, Stop in and say hi to TJ and see if it's something you want to watch. There you go. Urbexy, yes. If you're going to have chickens and name them, you name them nugget, filet, well, breast, I don't know, thigh. Name one of your chickens KFC. That pretty much, you already have it in your brain. That thing is dinner. Yeah, this is my chicken Popeye. This chicken, sorry, for those of you overseas, that's a chicken place here. Popeye's chicken. So yeah, you can name one KFC. Even Hardee's, some of the Hardee's still have chicken, right? Or name one Chick-fil-A. You got to name them right. More Explorers. Hey, how's it going? Cool. So you're getting your Urbex education then. Getting your Urbex degree, Lord Explorers? My wife told me to. Hey, Chris, what's up? Urbexy, where I'm from Texas, I think I'll name them fajita, quesadilla, and tamale. There you go. You just got to know how to name your animals. Once again, if I name my cows T-Bone and Stroganoff and stuff, I know what they're going to be. I'm not naming it Bessie and Tom and Cutie Pie. I'm going to name one outright Tasty. One's going to be Belt, stuff like that. Just got to take care of them. Chickens are the worst things to raise. There's a guy a block or so from us that has some chickens. And thing is, if you look how cheap eggs are, you can get eggs around here for 87 cents a for 12 eggs. 87 cents a dozen. Come on. Chicken is cheap too. So I asked him once, how much are you spending raising those 6 or 7 or 8 chickens you've got? You're spending more on feed than it is for those 12 eggs. Because he's not eating the chickens. Oh, I got eggs. Well, dude, 2 blocks the other way, you can get them for 87 cents a 12. You gonna tell me them 5, 6 chickens are laying you that many eggs? Come on. Nuts. They are so cute. I don't know. Are chickens cute? I don't know. I'm drinking my happy tea. Okay, guys. Mariah, I'm sorry, but happy tea means something different to everybody else. If I had a horse, I would name him Glue Stick. Oh, God. Good old Glue Stick. Nice. Or Rooted. Name him Elmer. Oh, no. In a pandemic, you can get away with naming your cats on dogs Sirloin and T-Bone. Oh, man. Actually, I know a guy who has a dog named T-Bone. So, yeah. Of course, I also knew a guy at a body shop named T-Bone, too. A little frightening now. Lord Explorers, if you're still there, anything else? What do you see there? Anything good? And better yet, when's the video of that place going to be out? Speaking from the guy who hasn't had time to edit much. Sorry, for those of you who don't know, my mom was back in the hospital again for something totally different. She had sores that were just bursting open and bleeding all over the house. So I took her in, stitched one up, sent her home, brought her back because he did it again. The ambulance had to go get her. She had to put like 2-3 pints of blood in her. And then they think they got them all under control, reduced her blood thinner meds, and think they got all the stuff fixed for now. So she's been home for 2 days. We'll see how long that lasts. Yay. That's what happens when, for 30 plus years, you ignore your doctors and let things go, everybody. Now she's paying for it, and unfortunately then dragging me into it. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, exactly. Urbex, yeah, I'm sorry, Mariah. We're not making fun of you, but happy tea means something different to each person on here. Some people are going to go happy tea. Tea with sugar in it, just a good hot cup of tea. Tea with milk. Tea with Jack Daniels. Oh, nothing wrong with that, Mariah. Tea can actually, a good hot cup of black tea can really, it's nice relaxing, I think. You know, it's got caffeine, but hey, to me, TJ, I've worked in chicken houses, and the ones they couldn't catch, so we could kill them, and it was free meat. Oh, my God. We hit them with a baseball. See, that's where I'd have a problem. Hitting them out with a baseball bat. I prefer how they did it in the farm, just, I'm not going to do the finger thing because YouTube gets annoyed. The capping them off thing. One quick thing, cap and done. Wasn't a lot of baseball batting on the farm. Oh, thanks, Jerry, but just, I've said this to my mom's face. I say nothing behind anybody's back. My mom, and I've had this argument for decades, she's let her health go. Ignored doctors, ignored stuff, and I told her it's going to bite her in the ass someday, and it is biting her in the ass. Now she has layers of issues, so I appreciate it, Jerry. I just hope that it's not too late and this is a wake-up call where she really starts to pay attention. Too many more times, and I don't, oh, boy, yeah. Eva, you're a tea drinker. I like coffee, but not black. I got doctors go, you shouldn't put stuff in your coffee. It's better for you if you drink it black. Yuck. I might as well dip my tennis shoe in diesel fuel and suck on it. Ugh, I gotta have something in that stuff. All right, Rooted Expeditions is going to put us back on Urbex track, which I was going to head back towards anyways long enough. Please, guys, if you can, do share the stream out. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't. And do that for everybody. If you're watching Jim and Eva explore a place, you're watching Rooted, you're watching Lord Explorers, explore a college, make sure you at least hit thumbs ups. It does make a difference. When I'm on the treadmill puffing away, my oxygen pack on level 4, I always do tap that thumbs up. So make sure you do that for everybody. That is a huge thing to YouTube. Which, right now on YouTube, you all need every bit of help you can get. But Rooted, talking Urbex Con 2021 was pushed back to October. But the full details will launch January 22nd, 23rd. Well, Rooted, if you're going to push it back to October, make it sure it's somewhere warm. Because me personally, I hate cold weather explorers. And October in some parts of this country are very iffy. This winter, or was it last winter, we had snowstorms before Halloween. I'm just letting you know. You Texas boys are a little spoiled. But in mid-late October, some of us are having snow. So everybody keep an eye on Rooted Expeditions. And Rooted, if you have that Facebook link, please put it up. But he's not joking, everybody. They are, there, you got it. Wow, just like I said it. That is the link right there, Urbex Con 2021, and he's not joking. If you keep up to date on it, hope to see as many of you there as possible. I am trying to help me. I am going to get there. As long as the world don't hit the fan or Jax doesn't stop me. I don't know what he's doing. He's laying right behind me over here on the floor off camera, just staring. Oh, crap. I pointed at him. Shoot. Should have let it alone. Now here he comes. I got to put lids on everything. Don't listen to the doctor. Yeah, see? Yeah, TJ, exactly. But you learned earlier than my mom did. My mom, which is funny because my mom was always hardcore on me about my health. But God forbid you say anything to her. Right? Oh, that's a good yawn, man. Thanks. Look over it. I got big teeth. I'm going to go. Let's see. My grandma could grab a chicken and decapitate it one quick snap. Ah. Man. I don't know. Thing is, my grandma, she died about 3 years ago, and she was 103 and a quarter. And my brain kept going to the fact of, holy crap, when she was born before World War I. It's like, holy sheep. Or during World War I. She was alive during both wars. It's like, holy crap. When she was alive, we didn't have a space program. Then she got to see the space shuttle on a microscope. On a telescope, live. And it was like the biggest thrill for her. She said she never imagined space travel when she was born. When she was a child, at least. She was born in houses that didn't have electricity. Lavender lattes? Ooh. Ugh. I'm sorry, I don't put flowers in my drinks. I drink nothing called lavender anything. Or I drink, the closest I think is Carnation instant milk. Which I don't even know what I'd use that for anymore. Urbex Con event will be inside for the most part. Well, you hope. Or you get kicked out of somewhere. Hey, Janie, trust me, in the auto shop, many times we use super glue and a stick or electrical tape to fix things. But sooner or later, there's some stuff you gotta go. Yeah, many times I taped up a broken finger, or we glued a cut or something. I got a lot of scars from stuff. Oh, crap. My dad just turned 91. Cool. Go Jim's dad. See, I think that's a good start. I thought my grandma kind of gave up too early. I'd like to see like 203 before I even consider dying. But, you know. As a funeral professional, as COVID-19 is a pandemic. As a funeral professional? Everybody just backed away a little bit from Jerry. If you're into the funeral business, man, I'm telling you, that's a rough business. If you really are, Jerry, I give you props, because I could not wake up every morning and go, ooh, it's a beautiful day. Oh, yeah, death. That's like people that live right next to graveyards. Wake up, beautiful sunny day, they go, yeah, and they stretch, look out their window and go, shoot, I'm going to die. Or, of course, if the zombies do come out of the ground, you're the first one to go. So, yeah. Ugh. Oh, good, Jim. Yeah, that sounds gross. Lavender. Lavender latte. Plandemic. Let's not go there. Don't get me in trouble, YouTube. You can't mention certain things now. Common sense especially is verboten on YouTube. Oh, cool. Holy crap. That's great, Jim. Glued a few cuts of my time. Oh, hell yeah. Hell, in our toolboxes in the shops, you always have super glue. You always have electrical tape with the super glue. Wherever you have your medical stuff, you have the super glue, electrical tape, and some little sticks, bolts, or car parts to splint something. Wednesdays to find a new boyfriend. Dang, Mariah! You just got rid of the first one! Don't move so fast. Give it a second. At least give it 10 minutes. Bottom of a t-shirt and black tape, yeah. Hey, J&M, what is up? I hate going to the doctors, only when I need... Well, I don't go for random stuff. I mean, my GP is a lonely person. I just go to the CF stuff. That's kind of like do it or else. So. Also, if you don't go, sometimes they will just not renew your prescriptions. And that's really bad. Glued, taped, stapled. Yeah, staples, done that. Just don't rush into anything too quickly. Yeah, exactly. Robert, what is up? See, I know it usually takes about 30 minutes for people to really get in here. And by time, it's weird to find a time balancing between multiple time zones. What is going on, Robert? All right, guys. As you can see from the title, we've been doing a little bit of more Zen chat about Urbex lately. Last week we did, what don't you like about Urbex? What bothers you about Urbex? Well, this week I thought I'd just talk about something opposite. And this isn't really just likes. And this can be from people that just watch Urbex videos or look at pictures, or the people who do them. Doesn't matter. What are you looking to see or feel from Urbex? Whether you're looking at a picture, watching the videos, or whether you're out there on the explorers, what is it you are looking to see or feel when you're doing these places? And it can be, once again, Urbex is a broad range, guys. It could be anything from hike with Mike in the backwoods to somebody walking around their downtown showing the outsides of abandoned buildings or telling you what they used to be decades ago, to the insides of, well, like Lord Explorers is right now, an abandoned college. What are you looking to see or feel as a viewer and or the explorer? That's kind of what I thought we'd mention a little bit tonight, but we will talk a little later about something Corkmore talked about 2 weeks ago. I wanted to give him, I didn't want to steal from him, so I was going to give that time to go on his channel before I talked about it. New drone transponder laws. Yay! 12 COVID. We've had 12 COVIDs and nobody died from that. Well, I know a lot about it, and my doctors, honestly, I don't talk too much about the whole panda flu here. We try to stay a little happier, but I will say this. My doctors, the rate of people dropping off from it is not high. The problem, he says, does not get enough press from either side is people, when you do survive, even if you survive well a lot of times, there are complications that last throughout your life. And those are what's not being talked about enough, is what damages it does to certain systems of the body, or complications people have now or may have for the rest of their lives due to it. That's not being talked about enough. But yeah. All right. Mariah, how am I doing today? Not too bad. And sorry if I get too far from the mic. I've been trying not to just lean into it all the time. So I turned it up. And if I get too far away, say really big in the chat. Once again, if you really want me to see stuff, guys, you're talking right to me. Make sure it's in caps. I don't get pissy about caps because it helps me see it. So yeah, and I got the mic right against the little thingy. Yeah, I am getting a arm coming. Just got a couple other bills to pay first. I'm sure you all know how that goes. You have a list of things you do, and it's near the bottom. All right, Janie Adventures. It depends on the location on how it makes me feel. Each place is different. Okay, I get that, but what is it you're out doing exploring for? Is there something you are really wanting to see or feel while you're exploring? I mean, is there a feeling of history, a feeling of what was once here, a feeling of adventure? Is there a certain architecture you want to see, or just lost, or just things left, if you can find them? The untouched places, just left sitting for 10, 20, 30 years. What is it you really are wanting to see in these places or feel in them, no matter what they are? Is there a thing you are, that perfect thing you're looking for to feel or see? I mean, sure, every place makes us see or feel different things, but there's that thing, what is it, the things you're hunting to see or feel? I don't know how to get that better. Not doing it right, I don't think. Hey, Sarah, what's up? Okay, back up here a little. Cauterize my own nail once. Been there. Yep. Done that. I'll burn things closed. It costs too much to go to doctors. Does. All right. J&M Explorations. This is Jen. I love to see the items that bring back memories. A blast from the past always brings a smile. Yes. So you're a retro girl. You're looking at stuff from your history or even farther back. Sometimes like, for me, like really huge old like steampunk style tech, like the Arsenal Bridge and stuff here in my area and the train bridge. I cannot believe those have been operating 100 years with able to carry some heaviest trains. That is old, solid tech. I love stuff like that. So Jen likes the retro flashbacks, guys. That's a good one. Thank you, Jen. See how are they doing no drone laws? Robert, we will go into those right after we're done with this. Because we're going to talk about this for a little bit, then we will go into the new drone laws. And one of them is dumb. Oh. Let's see here. Wow. Ouch. Jim Patterson tells Jerry is in the funeral industry. You're always having a better day than your customers. Yee. Ugh. Worry here is the serious leading to onset Alzheimer's. Wow. Cool. That's great. Well, we haven't heard that one. I haven't heard that one, Urbexy, from the panda flu, but yeah, I can hear you, Robert. Robert's yelling with his fingers. I haven't heard the Alzheimer's thing from panda flu, but I've heard a lot of things: kidney damage, liver damage, heart damage, a lot of weakness and damage of pituitary glands. I was told by my doctors that some people got over it. They're over it, but they've been in the hospital for more than a month since they're off. The panda flu's gone. In the hospital for more than a month, their body trying to recover, and it damaged body systems. And a lot of these people are going to have problems their whole life. And these aren't all CFers. A lot of these are normal people in their ICU. While they're in their ICU, never got overwhelmed like you're hearing in the news. But the people that have it are getting over it mostly. But there's some huge issues in a lot of them. And some of them don't even know they are going to have problems and can pop up later, he's talking about. Because it does damage the heart tissue and stuff. It's like, oh, crap. So, yeah, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but there's stuff the news is not talking about. Throw a word about, ooh, the rate of survival, blah, and ooh, the rate of not survival. What about the rate of surviving healthily? Mariah, the kitties are doing very good. Hey, Riker. Sorry, Riker's following the wife down because the dog food's down here. Let's see here. I try not to think about it. Yeah. All right. Hey, Rich, what's going on? No problem, man. Hey, Rich, what is it you are, one of the things you are looking to see or feel from urban exploring? Riker, come here. Come here, big boy. Come here. Oh, he won't pay attention to me. She's got the food. Ah, look at what I got. Come on, up here. Come here. Come on. No, he ain't gonna do it. He don't want to be on camera either. She's like, duh. She's like leaning way in to reach in. I ain't been on that camera. You were. You were leaning way in. Urbex, I like doing the research. Can spend hours or days going down the rabbit hole to get to history. Yes. Yeah, guys, a lot of you know Urbexi's moved a lot more to the history side. Let's see. I may have to take this sweatshirt off. I am getting roasty. It was on for walking the dogs. 56 in Florida. Well, yeah, it's not, at least that's not warm enough to make me really dislike you. Still warmer than here. All right. Oh, sorry. I skipped a bunch. Janie, I get into the architecture. Things from the past that brings back memories, the story of why it's the way it is. Yes. That's, I think, is what a lot of explorers, I'm just going to say, I think a lot of explorers here like the mystery. Why did the place, and a lot of times you can't find out. You can't find newspaper articles, people around that know. You sometimes just the mystery of why did this go abandoned? Or why is this place the way it is? Or what happened here, you know, in this area before this was ever here or something, or what, you know, we like the mystery. And just seeing the mystery, the feel of that's pretty cool. Hey, Kaiser, what's up, man? Let's see. Sandra, for me, it's to see what they left behind and seeing how Mother Nature's taking, how Mother Nature's taking over. Sometimes it gives me a good spook. Huh? It is crazy how nature can reclaim stuff, or how sometimes nature can't, where some place was actually kept up really well right up to the day it was abandoned. And you'll find it 10, 15 years later, it's still in good shape, holding out Mother Nature. You know, sooner or later, Mother Nature will get in. But for a long time, because they really, which is even more of a mystery, why the heck did they abandon this? It was in such epic condition. Nobody wanted this or used it, you know. The factory Sean and I did a long time ago that was abandoned, had power. God, that was huge. I still got to put out a full video of all of it. I just got to go through and edit out things you can see where it was. I still got to be a little careful for a little bit yet. But yeah, that was, some of the buildings of that place were overgrown with plants and stuff. It was powered up. Laser cutting equipment inside. Crazy. But yeah, Mother Nature taking over. Sometimes some of the, just seeing how Mother Nature is taking things back or growing in, it's some of the most beautiful shots or video you'll ever take. It's breathtaking sometimes seeing that. Corkboard, what is up, man? Marcel got his first vaccine today. My doctor's already had both of theirs. If we are going to talk about that a little bit, my doctor said, they said that the H1N1 vaccine they had years ago was worse than this. And they recommend either of them out right now are workable. Half the team up there, the CF team, took one vaccine while others took the other. Just to see which half of the team would drop. None of them really had too much issue with it. And it's not available for me yet, but when it gets here, they want me to take it. Of course. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sandra, the other part of your comment, though, for me is to see what they left behind. I bet everybody here will agree. What is it about some stuff being left behind where you're freaked out? We're talking family pictures, diplomas, family videos, a lot of stuff that you would really see that you go, I would never leave that behind. How could anybody leave that stuff? We always see that. You're like, ugh. That makes it even more of a mystery. It's really, really weird. It really is. That makes you really, makes it mystery and even more creepy at times when you're like, okay, something's screwed up here. I mean, when somebody, you know what doesn't good when, like a trailer park me and Sean explored, the one that's fully stocked. All the cabinets, the fridge and freezer wide open, which was a bad mistake. Bad mistake. But everything was inside there. Pictures, photos, every single thing that person had, including an amputated body part. You know, the prosthetic. Ugh. So pretty sure he died. Not good. See here. Trying to catch up. You know me and catch. Wow, I hate when I start scanning down and it just jumps. So then I miss people's stuff. Hate that. All right, catching back. Oh, I got back up now. Good grief. Had time to stream. Oh, not too much, Kaiser. Winter. Parents' health problems. Got a puppy that's growing up really fast. What's going on with you, Kaiser? Oh, no problem, Raya. Thank you. I will definitely tell her. She was hiding off camera. And she went upstairs to feed the animals. News here go to as fair, but it seemed to refer to as post-COVID syndrome. Nice. So we have a name for it. Yay. Oh, trying to see. No, thanks, Robert. Sorry, I'm just caught up. Yeah, Riker is a big, beautiful boy. But he's 78 pounds at 7 months. Oof. Quick word, I tossed info your channel. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here, guys. I love the... Oh, here. I love the architecture. Learning each place's history, seeing how people lived. Seeing how people lived is cool. I love the adventures, the thrill, and doing what I love with my... Aww. Jim. I have to agree. I think that goes along with what Jen was saying, too. See how each people live. That is kind of a retro thing anyway, because, you can look back. I don't care if you're 18 years old. You can look back how things were done 10 years ago, and you go, ooh, I remember that. Oh, my gosh, we've changed since then. Or you look back, and you'll be exploring somewhere, and you'll find a Pepsi-free bottle. Some of you ain't going to know what that is. Or you'll find an old speak and spell, or an old appliance. And you're like, whoa, that is so cool. So, yeah, seeing how we used to live compared to what we are now. I just think of the stuff that's in your house now, but now think of the stuff you find in houses you've explored that are maybe 20, 30, 40 years ago. Now imagine 40 years from now, somebody finds a house like yours. A PC still sitting there, wireless headphones, plasma TV. Whoa, a GoPro. They go, whoa, what is this old-fashioned thing? By then it'll have eye implants or something. So yeah, it's crazy seeing some of that and seeing the back, how much history, how much just technology's changed, how the way we live has changed. Of course, it's kind of funny seeing how much it hasn't changed at times. Even though what, I don't think, are there any catalogs yet? Because Sean and I did a farmhouse a while back, had amazing 1970s catalogs in it. He got mad at me. I was spending so much time going through them. I was having a great time. Seeing all the polyester and weird old toys and, ooh, a 19-inch TV was a big screen. I was enjoying that. But I don't even think anybody has catalogs up. But there's all these catalogs there. Oh. Once again, if I could take stuff from Explorers, I would have grabbed them. But I don't do that. There's a lot of stuff I would love to have, but if I could have found somebody to contact about it, maybe I would have. But if you can't contact anybody, you take nothing. That's called stealing. And now you know. Sorry, just my little moment there. All right, Rich Discoveries, you know what I like? You know what I like? Anything old, anything historic, anything that shows a picture from yesterday. That's cool. Old pictures. Oh. Magazines, equipment, paint colors, door frames, furniture. I love it all. Rich is just an Urbex demon. Nice. But he has a lot of good points in there, too. Old pictures. Oh. Which, once again, people leave old family pictures. You're like, wow, that's not good. When you see pictures, a lot of family pictures and memorabilia, you're like, uh-oh. So you know it didn't end good. Or maybe they just didn't care, which is weirder. But old pictures, too. Old ones. I think house we did in Chicago, I actually did a redo of that one here not too long ago. It's gone anyway. But, some of the old black and white pictures and pinup stuff. The high school girl did a pinup thing. And it was weird. I'm a pinup girl. I was like, ooh, okay. It's like the glamour shots of 1964 or something. It's like, ooh. She wasn't a bad looking girl, but the fashion and everything was totally off. Magazines are cool. We found one. It was like a Time magazine. It had Hillary Clinton, the next president of the United States. It's like, nope, you missed. Love finding those where they totally missed. Well, there's Time or anybody. It's like, nope. Paint colors, yeah. How about the colors of old appliances? Because it wasn't like avocado green like on everything for a long time. Either avocado green or that one same brown tone of stuff. Color brown and green. They call it avocado. I call it borderline baby poop green. And that one brown. It's like, man, they really didn't care much about colors for a long time there. It's like, ugh. Of course, the 70s didn't have tons of car colors either. The 50s had more colors of cars than the 70s did. It's like they gave up. Of course, wasn't they having a crisis of money then or something in the 70s? Rich likes anything with wheels. Well, yeah. One, that's a guy thing. Two, it's a guy mechanic thing. He better like things with wheels or he's in the wrong job. Even though I will say, I don't much care for Priuses. Corkboard's trying to be as mean as Mariah. The weather in Arizona is beautiful and warm, so like everybody else, says Corkboard. All those plus doorknobs. Jen has a thing for doorknobs. Somehow that sounds so wrong. I remember years ago there's an insult when you called somebody. I think it was like 1960s or something, or maybe even 70s, where you call somebody a doorknob. It was a insult. You get doorknob. I think UK they use it too. They called somebody a knob or something. It was a little bit of an insult. So Marcel, is that why Jen likes you? You're kind of a doorknob? Oh, man. But the funny thing is, though, like my house when I moved in had those doorknobs, like the big glass, almost jewel-looking doorknobs. Somebody told me those are worth money and I should actually try bringing them to antique shops. But there are some weird doorknobs. Not all around. Some were those weird oblong Stewie's head-looking shape. Others were round. Others were flat pancake. You can actually have an argument about how doorknobs used to be a lot more fun than they are now. Really, you go to Home Depot now and you look and almost all of them are like, eh. But you swear in the older houses, you'll find 1,000 different types of doorknobs in 5 houses. It seems like they really cared more about differentiating yourself from everybody else or giving a crap to make it different and cool. Now it's like, even a cool house, nice house, you're like, yeah, that's neat, but eh. But then it was like, whoa, that's cool, that's different, that's neat. And I think when we explore, we see that. We see, whoa, that is totally different. Or you don't see that, or I've never seen that. That's the coolest part. When after as long as any of you have explored as many places, you'll walk into one random farmhouse that's been abandoned for 15, 20 years, and you'll look and you'll see something and you go, I've never seen that. That is cool. To me, that gives me goosebumps. Something I've never seen, whether it's architecture or an item or even a kitchen item. You know, something different I've never seen. Some product or something, some appliance, some toy. It's like, oh. There's an old Explorer we went to where a guy actually walked us through it. He was really nice. Where I found, and because I'm a sci-fi junkie, I found Stargate, SG-1, and Independence Day toys. And they're just laying there in a box rotting away. I'm almost wanting to drive back there and actually talk to them and see if they're still there, there's a chance I can get my hands on them. Oh, because they're epic. But yeah, just seeing stuff like that, it definitely makes it worth it. And I know my chat's going to jump. I'm right at the doorknobs. Are you doing okay? I haven't heard much. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Kaiser. I got a lot of videos to edit. I just have been having problems having time because of my, keeping up my health is one thing, but then doing things around the house, the weather, dealing with the new puppy, and then driving clear out to BFE where I grew up. Once again, if you look out past Andalusia, Illinois, driving clear out there to help my parents a lot and help my dad while my mom's in the hospital has taken a lot of time. But yes, I do have a couple tiny videos edited. I have like 3 or 4 small ones edited. Actually, let me see how many I've edited. They're really tiny. Mostly roadside little finds on the way to the bigger explorers. Let me see here. YouTube posts. Ready to post ones. I have one from when Coco was still alive. Just a 2-minute look at a place I did before just because I saw you could see it better then. Another one that is 3 minutes. One that's 4. That's a bridge flight, but I don't know if I'll ever post that. Another one's an old BP station me and Sean found on a way to explore. 6 minutes. Never got inside, but it's crazy. It's just look inside what was left there. They just walked away. Closed up because of a big flying J or something that opened across the street. Just ended this little place. So I've got things. I have been editing, people. So I will start tossing things out here real soon. But yeah, it's just time, Kaiser. Time's been my enemy. Even with the tricapta, I still spend between working out, I spend about an hour to 2 hours a day working out, plus another 4 hours or so, sometimes more if I'm not feeling really great, on my meds and stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. That's why winter is rough on me. I don't do well in the winter, carry all the clothing, the snow, trying to hike through it. I don't have the air to do it, so that's why I do most of my exploring in the warm. All right, Janie, like the saying we have for our channel, every building has a story. Yeah, that is really cool. They're opening, if you guys haven't, you better have seen it by now. Janie Adventures video at the beginning, they have an opening where they're talking about pretty much Urbex in general. And they say every building has a story, and they're right. Sometimes we never get to know the stories. In fact, I'd say fully on half of our explorers, we never get to know. You don't. It's always going to stay a mystery. But you're right. Every building has a story. And sometimes, even if you can't release that story, because once again, it'll get the place damaged if you give out too much info. Isn't it great when you can research something for yourself and find out? Oh, it's like, wow. Sometimes sad, sometimes really cool. Well, let's see here. There's stories somewhere easy to figure out. Some you have to put pieces together. Some you may never know. Exactly. Survivor Girl 2019. Hey, how's it going? Oh, thank you very much, Survivor Girl. Excuse me, guys. I gotta get this sweatshirt off because I am roasting. Woo. Oh, my. Ugh. Try to get it off like you look at my fat belly. Getting fat. Still got a 4-pack. Can't get that bottom 2 to cooperate. Got the 4. I can't get those 2. Oh, there we go. Oof. I trimmed my hair down way too low. I used a 2. Of course, it ain't real thick on top anyway, but you trim it down to a 2. Woof. Well, welcome, Survivor Girl. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Last time, hopefully we can keep up with it this time. All right, we're going through Survivor Girl. We're talking about what is it you're looking for, whether you see, just view Urbex videos or pictures, or whether you're out doing the explorers. What is it you're looking to see or feel? And we know every place can be different, but is there a certain feeling you're looking for from every explorer, or a certain thing you're looking to hope, that one ultra feeling or thing you want to see, you're hoping to see someday or feel from any of these explorers? Somebody's sneaking around down here in the pantry. All I get is a ha-ha. Well, it's in a can. It takes a lot to go bad. That's why we have a pantry. Which way the world's going may need that. Do not give out notation cedar. What? Do not give out no. Oh, you mean don't get notifications? Is that what you mean, Mariah? Because YouTube don't do notifications at all. Survivor Girl, we talked all about 80s stuff. Yeah. Survivor Girl, I am going to be, as time allows, going to be doing more of just the random, let's talk about pop culture or whatever else streams. Usually these Tuesday streams, I start out with an Urbex topic or two, and then we end up going random anyway. And oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to introduce, in the background, I've got ALW Exploration going in the background. This is ALW Exploration. He is a UK explorer. And he's also on Urban Legend UK's live streams an awful lot. So you can find him either on his channel, ALW, right here is his link. And I think my stream just did something stupid. Let's see here. Okay, I'm back. Don't know what that was all about. Here is ALW's link. And yes, guys, I know I'm behind, but I would rather be behind in the chat and catch more of your comments than be caught up. Floors with grass carpets, yes, yes. Or the squishy stuff. Remember, it used to be the ceiling tiles or the ceiling in places. Now you're walking on goo. I call that Urbex carpet. I do. I call that Urbex carpeting. But yeah, You walk into a room and there's a TV and a couch and the floor is all grass. It's like, ooh. Something about that is like really cool in a Mad Max sort of way, isn't it? It's like those of us, I think a lot of urban explorers love zombie stuff. Because of like the end of the world feel. It's like, oh, look at that. The remote is still on the TV, but the floor is grass, you know. And I've had that. There's that abandoned hotel I did where some of the rooms are grass floored, but the remotes are still on top of the TV along with the, yes, here we have HBO card. It's like, whoa. That is a freaky cool feeling. I guess what I'm looking for is a freaky cool feeling from these places. I love the freaky cool feeling. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I did watch too much Mad Max and stuff and zombie stuff. Maybe I do like that feel, that, ooh, the end of the world, zombie, you know, road warrior feel. I don't know. But I have to say, I know I've said it a couple times now, but yeah, a grass-floored hotel room with the bed still made, TV there, the remote on top of the HBO card there. That, to me, is, Or a hotel, which I did find, that some of it is different eras, like 90s, 80s, and 60s or something, where some of the rooms had the divider look like Captain Kirk did in his quarters on the Starship Enterprise. Yeah, the actual yellow plastic and grating wall separators, just like in his quarters in Star Trek. That was in the 60s. That is still cool to me. So yeah, if you can match up, especially if you're going to match up Urbex with Star Trek, hey. So yeah. Rich discoveries. And I know this about Rich, because Rich and I have had talks and message back and forth. At Jen, I also like finding old technology that shows where you are. Technology that was developed from. Oh, technology that now you can look at it like then was this. Now we've advanced that same piece of technology to here. Yeah. That's more prevalent in automobiles, but you can find it in buildings, equipment as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can. Crazy the stuff you'll find. Even in your own house, you can look around and find things if your house is older. Things that how your house was built, things in your house that we don't even do that with things anymore, or things have been upgraded. You got some of the old still in your house, and you got new upgrade stuff running through it. It's like, whoa. Well, they designed the house. They never thought of this. Which, if you update your own house, you find out the hard way sometimes. Well, they never thought of running fiber optic line here. Yeah, me and Rich knows we both like old tech. Him and I have sent pictures back and forth. I was finding some old auto engine analyzers that hasn't been used for 30, 40 years, and old thermoses and toys and stuff. Yeah, we both like to, find those great Salvation Army or Goodwill store finds or yard sale finds or just randoms. Like, oh, yeah, you gotta love the tech. Old tech is a big thing. I know CRT Productions likes his old tech also, even though he's younger. And my chat just took off. I am way behind, guys. I'm very sorry, but you know what? Once again, don't like missing out. Survivor Girl, I saw you come in. How's it going, Survivor Girl? Love these books with the samples of wallpaper. Those are books with samples of wallpaper in at the wallpaper stores, and the books with the swaths of fabrics in them. Yeah, now imagine running, I don't know if you've ever done this. Have you ever run into any of those in an abandoned place? There's one house we were exploring with Sean. Or was that not Sean? No, that was Lang when I was in Detroit with him. In this one building, we found, it was a house that hadn't been touched since it'd been like 20 years. It was like 1991-ish. But we found old wallpaper type book or something. And it's nothing like you would have now. 91 doesn't sound long ago. But it was like 23 years ago. And you're like, whoa, what the hell? That's pretty cool, seeing old decor. And you're going now, it's like, ew, we did that? Of course, there is some old decor I look back and go, ooh, why don't we do that anymore? Most of the video I saw is the A-frame house. I think, ooh. I know behind, hey, steady boy, how's it going, Paul? How you doing on the bottom side of the planet? Hope you guys are safe down there. There you go, go-to guy. Will he find anything? Yes, exactly. That's another thing. So J&M and Rich bring up a good point there. If you know somebody that's really good at a certain thing and you find something, you're not sure about it, contact them. Rich knows a lot about cars. If you find anything with wheels, like J&M says, yeah, get a hold of Rich. If you know somebody who knows a lot about certain things, save that in your head and contact them in case you have a question you can't answer about something. Sony eye implants. Yeah, no kidding. Well, I won't get the Apple ones. Color of rug and wallpaper. Exactly. How about wallpaper? Oh, man, yeah. Or, here's a good one. J&M Explorations sent me this picture one time. I was watching an Explorer theirs. And they're walking through this house. And they're going up a set of steps. And I'm like, oh, my God. The carpet in this house they were exploring is exactly the same as some of the carpet in some of my areas downstairs here at my house. Exactly the same. I had to take a picture and send it to them. That is freaky. That some of the carpet down here is the older, same carpet that was in that house they're exploring. That is just weird as crap. And it says I really need to update all of it. Sears catalog? Yeah, especially since Sears is going to be gone, Survivor Girl. Sears is... Are they even around? Or are they gone now? I mean, I know Kmart... There's still Kmarts, and Kmart bought Sears. You know, it's called Sears Holdings, but look up who bought who. But yeah, is Sears even around anywhere at all now? I don't even know. We don't have any around here. I think they're all gone. Let's see. Love seeing vines and nature taking over. Bittersweet. Yes, it is. Some of it can be really cool, though. Sometimes Mother Nature's the only thing holding up some of the structures we're in. Let's see. We found a place that had fuzzy wallpaper. Now, in a trailer park, Sean and I were explaining, we found somebody's love den. I think I have that on video, where there's a lot of weird mirror pieces plastered all over, but also the walls were carpet. So they had mirror pieces and carpet on the walls. In the one trailer we were in, it's like, ew, we found the love den. Ew. It was like a 1960s creepy love den thing going on. Yeah, a mixture of little mirrored pieces and carpeting on the walls. And it wasn't pretty carpet. It was 60s, 70s, dunk, carpet, you know. Little burn, baby, burn, disco inferno, you know. Can't sing it because YouTube will get angry. We found a place that had fuzzy wallpaper. Get your mind out of the gutter. Never. Already. LC, did I miss something? Oh, I missed somebody. I'm sorry. Once again, guys, if you're trying to talk to me, caps it. Put it in caps, and I know I'm behind, but for those of you who've been here a while know I would rather be behind and keep up in your comments than miss too much. To me, it's not fun if I'm missing all your comments. Let's see. So what's going on, LC? Oh, there you go. Thank you very much, J&M. My favorite doorknobs are those tiny glass doorknobs. I got plenty. This house, when I moved in, some of it was updated, but some of it still had, like closets especially, had the glass doorknobs. So I got like 4 or 5 of them in my garage. My grandma's house still has them, and my cousin lives there now. My grandma's house still has a lot of those. J&M, I talk like that. I say cool and neat. I say jack nugget. I say radical. I say awesome. I say dude. I say chick. Yeah, I got a weird redneck surfer dude vernacular. Woo, nice tractor, dude. You know. Yeah, I was the one guy working in the farm that didn't like country music. Let's see. Janie, I like the old places that have the latch style door latches. Oh my lord, yeah. Aren't those things rare? Or like the cabinets. The cabinets have those latches you have to turn to open them because it is like a little door handle. You have to like turn it a little bit or that thing won't come enough you can open it. I mean, they were really serious about keeping their stuff sealed in. Corkboard, old toys. Yes, my man. Even for a half Canadian, he's not bad. Oh, he's got a sick Katie on me. Mariah Hyatt, look inside abandoned places. Yes, the looks inside of places, definitely seeing inside of them. Just different than what we have now, totally. Especially if they're still set up. It's like, whoa. Nice, Survivor Girl. Sorry, I'm behind once again, but Survivor Girl was too. She's like, remember an old joke? Your mama's like a doorknob. Everyone gets their turn. Yike. J&M, how about VHS? I can't laugh because I still have a VCR sitting right under the Starship Enterprise there. And I still have VHS tapes. Yep. But yeah, how about this? I see your VHS and I raise you a Betamax. There you go. A lot of people today still know what VHS, but a lot of people you say Betamax, I go, what? Slapshot, best hockey movie ever. Yeah. Independence Day memorabilia. Oh yeah, Robert. Independence Day and Stargate SG-1 toys. It's at a house that we explored about 2-3 years ago, and I want to go. I feel like driving back there. The guy was really nice. If he hasn't done anything with it, I bet he would sell the stuff to me. He didn't seem like a collector, like he gave a rat's butt. If I miss something, somebody doing it to a bus, make it look mean. What bus? What I miss? Dang it, I hate that. See, that's why I try to get all your conversation, because I hate missing stuff. Let's say, what the hell are you guys doing? Putting in the foil cup. What the hell? What was a great movie? Slapshot. Slapshot. Wow, where do we go with that? Remember that Chili's commercial, Get in My Belly? Yeah? Yeah, because that was off, oh, come on. I never liked the movies very much. The Spy Who Shagged Me, you know? Show Marcel your belly button. Ah! 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 Hey! Hey! No belly talk. Wow, I'm that far behind? Whoa! Sorry. I may have to skip back so I get somewhere near where you guys are. I'm not even the same time zone. But I enjoy your answers. When are my memory when Blink Mini goes? That sounds like a Blink Mini. You mean memory cards, Mariah? Looking to get through a nightmare? Oh, sorry, study boy. I work on the keg theory rather than six pack. I wouldn't mind just one more time. I'd like to have that old bottom two back. We'll see. You know, I'm not in bad shape for somebody my age, or especially my health problem, but, you know, I want more. Always want more somehow. I'm looking to get through a nighttime cemetery stroll for more than 2 minutes before I run back to the car. So I guess I'm looking not to feel scared. That's why I don't have any nighttime stuff. Aha! Hey, if it can help you get over fears, why not? Well, I'm not as big into the haunted stuff, but I will say this. If you're going to go into a haunted house, it's probably safest during the day. Which is kind of weird. Why don't ghosts like sunlight? You would think some ghosts would be like, dude, yeah, I like the sunlight. I like daylight still. Why do I want to be creepy at night? You think some ghosts are going, I ain't going out at night. That's creepy. Mad Mike's. J&M Explorations, Jesus, learned a lot. Nice. I got a six-pack myself. Just drank it last night. Yike. Well, now you got a six-pack. Let's see. I am actually... Whoa! I didn't get a choice. I just caught up. Didn't get an option. Down here... Oh, Mariah Hyatt. Down here we have abandoned Kmart. We have about 5 of them here. And now, 2 or 3 of them are U-Haul centers? 2 or 3 of them are U-Haul centers. One is gone. And I think the other one's still empty, I think. Yeah. One they demolished. Ah! Oh, man. A glass doorknob from CF's house. My birthday is in June. let me know. I'll send you the thing. I'll go out in the garage, make sure I have them out there. But I'll send you one or two of them pups. Yeah, why not? What's wrong with that? See if it was Sears bought Kmart. No, it was the other way around, Robert. Everybody thinks that because it's called Sears Holdings. Sears was broke. Kmart was actually solved. I know a lot of history as I studied it for the Kmart's I've explored. But no, Kmart bought Sears. It's called Sears Holdings because Sears had the what they thought was the nicer name or the most liked name out of the two. Sears was in a huge debt. They were going to go out of business. Kmart was actually flush because Kmart, that's why if you look, a lot of the old Kmarts are being sold off for other things because Kmart owned them. Most of Sears stuff was all in malls. They owned nothing. Kmart owned about, 75-80% of their stores they owned. Bought and owned and paid for. So they actually bought bought Sears when everybody told them, do not buy it. You'll break you. And they did. Because then Sears drug them down, and then Kmart never had the money to do what they should have done to keep Kmart going. They never updated their stores. They never kept things working, clean. They never kept up with the times. They didn't advertise right. They stayed so old-fashioned because Sears sucked the money out of them. Because if you look up, Sears was in huge, huge debt. And I don't know why I had a buffer thing there because my speed and connection's excellent. But yeah, Sears was bought by Kmart, but they called it Sears Holdings. But yeah, Sears was bought. A lot of people think that, Robert, but it's the other way around. That's one I know a lot about. No Sears or Kmart near me, and I love them. I got bored with Sears because Sears was always overpriced. I could find the same stuff other places for much less. They had some good clothes, but near there, they gave up Craftsman. That was the end. That was the end of Sears. Sears will never recover. You give up your one huge brand, and that's because the CEO in there got money out of doing that, giving it up. He screwed the company by doing that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna try to get a couple more of these and catch up probably. Love Air Supply. Oh my lord. Air Supply. That's an oldie. Did I miss something? Survivor Girl. Oh, no problem, Survivor Girl. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry if I missed some of this, guys. I really try not to. Drives me nuts. Corkboard. Love finding old advertisements and old catalogs. Agreed. Such things as things we don't do now. I love finding old catalogs and old stuff that has phone numbers or mailing addresses, but no email address. No email, no nothing for computer. It's all mail your $5 and two, blah, blah, blah. Or get a hold of us here at this phone number or something like that. No email. That is so cool to me, finding those oldies. Now you look back, you're like, oh. Remember at one time satellite dishes, the little small ones used to be cool and you find on an abandoned house? Now you're like, those things been up for 30 years, 40 years now. Now those can be. They used to be new tech. Now they're old enough, been around long enough, those are at abandoned places. You see a sat dish and sometimes you still go, oh, that looks pretty new. Oh no, they've been out a while. Huh. Yeah, old advertisements and catalogs. Like I said, that one farmhouse, if I could have found somebody to contact, I don't care if it gets me in trouble. I'll admit I was there, just if I can possibly either get them to save that stuff or if I can get permission to have it. But will not take. A lot of times left some stuff behind. I would like to have it, can't take. We found a couple of those movies on a disc the size of a record. Yeah! Are you talking laser disc or what I have up my ceiling up here? I have an old RCA video disc. It looks like a vinyl record, and it's not digital. It is analog. It's a lot like a VHS recording, but it's this big. It's a Wrath of Khan one I have, of course. But it's called an RCA video disc. Laserdisc was later, and that didn't have a cover. So was it a Laserdisc or a video disc? Maybe I pull it down off the ceiling and show you. But I got it up my fake ceiling right there, hanging down, so I can see it. See your Betamax raising an 8-track, yeah. Well, 8-track and Betamax were out at the same time. I ran into a lot of 8-track stuff in places. Betamax is a little more rare, I will say. CF, VHS better than Betamax. Yes, it is. I have a lot. I even have some blank ones still. I guess it's hard to find blank VHS tapes now. I have a few blank ones now. Oh, somebody answered Austin Powers. Yes, thank you. Never liked those movies. Never did. Laserdisc movies never caught on. They didn't. But I got something that didn't call on. Like I said, they're video disc. They say right on video disc. It was a failed thing that came out, and it's analog. It's like a VCR tape, but it's a flat record. It really does look like a vinyl record. And you pull it and push it in, and the little video disc would stay in. Laser discs were later, probably about 10, 15 years after these. You're going to be on Joker tomorrow. Oh, Sarge and Joker are doing a live stream possibly tomorrow night, guys. If you get a chance, please check out Morning Invest with Clayton Morris. Yeah, I saw the video you sent, Robert. You sent me a video on my email. Urban Legend, yes, I am in for the experiment. So, I was trying to do some stuff, so I was having a hard time listening. But yeah, please feel free to send me a link or something. exploringwithcf@gmail.com, Urban Legend. So yeah. And feel free if you want to mention it to anybody else here, Urban Legend. I don't know how many people you want doing this, but yeah, feel free to mention it. Let's see. If and when I die, I can't wait to scare the ass out of people. Nice. Why does everybody want to scare everybody? Why don't ghosts come up and go, what's up? Dang it, I could use a Big Mac, but I can't eat it anymore. You know, why do people... Ghosts come up and go, hey, could you change the channel? I can't touch it. Could you change the channel so I can see the new 90210 series? Ghosts never do that. Everybody's cranky. Let's see, try to catch up. Thank you, Jane M. Yeah, Urban Legend, guys. If he posts in here, he's got a challenge for some people. I'm not sure how many people he wants doing it, but he's thinking about sending some drone footage to a bunch of people and then having them edit it and see who's got everybody's perspective on that footage, how they do it. Jerry Van, Sears was best. Sears had their moment, but I think Sears' best times were over 20 plus years ago. They got behind the times and just never recovered. Once they got bad, I don't even think they really seemed to try almost. Then Kmart bought them, and that just drug Kmart down. Sandra, please be careful asking that here. I'm actually going to have to remove your comment, because saying that and asking that on streams can actually get a stream pulled down. YouTube is really... I don't know how to remove it. I'm going to remove moderator. Can somebody pull that comment? Sandra, can you do that? Because don't ask that on streams. That is a big no-no on a lot of streams. If you ask that openly, that can get channels in trouble. That goes along with people who used to do that stream, that submarine for submarine stuff on their channels. And because of it, doing that can get channels in trouble. So, yeah. And actually, YouTube also, the algorithm pays attention to you asking that, and they can actually move your channel down also in rankings for doing that. So be careful. I can't seem to get the thing to let me take it down. I don't know why. And the chat just jumped way up. Lovely. Gotta love YouTube. Old tech laser discs, yep. Which they were some of the original digital video, guys. Original digital video. Hey guys, it's about that time. The child, not Marcel, needs to get ready for bed. So I gotta get going. She means Marcel. The kid's fine. It's Marcel. She still got the Christmas tree up to torture him with it, I'm betting. So she keeps it in the closet, and when he goes to bed, she'll move it out in the hallway. He'll go out and get a drink in the middle of the night. Ah! See, that's Marcel's idea of a horror film, is seeing a Christmas tree pop up in his kitchen in the middle of the night. And I kind of agree with him. Rich Discoveries. I have my regular dedicated group of people that watch everything. I post like most of us, but recently We're getting thousands of views from outside people on old videos. So have I. I was telling Urbex about the other day, my watch time has gone up, and it's not saying anything. We all have lives. And it's not from subscribers. It's from outside people viewing older videos. So, like Rich, I bet Rich is then asking, what the heck? I don't know what YouTube does with their algorithm, but that seems to be happening, Rich, to a lot of channels. I know a bunch of channels have mentioned that. It's like, I'm getting views lately, suddenly, out of the blue. But none of them are subscribers. They're all none. And it's a lot of my older videos, yeah. Some of my newer videos aren't doing much, but my older ones are suddenly just like, Welcome to YouTube 2021, everybody. Mariah Hyatt, here in Florida, have abandoned Burger King. Ooh. Now, those are pretty cool to find, Mariah. And decently rare. Yeah, okay. Thank you, J&M. Sorry, Jerry. Can't use the F-bombs on this channel. That's the other channel. This one is a little more family-oriented friendly. This is the one channel I want not to be in trouble with. The other channel, which I already had a video taken down by YouTube because they said I broke spamming rules and conspiracy theory rules when I did neither. That's the channel I don't mind so much. This is one, yeah, this one don't F-bomb. Kresge became Kmart and Big K and Super Kmart if they had groceries. Yeah. Yep. We had one Kmart here. It was so big. It was as big as a Super Kmart, but they never named it Super Kmart. It was just called Big Kmart. But it was massive. Sean and I also explored one that was called Big Kmart, but was as big as the Super Kmarts, but they never called that one a Super Kmart either. That's on our channel. It had power. That was, actually, I think that one's gone now. Yeah. I think last time we were in that area, it's gone. So yeah, nice piece of history there, Jim. We will talk about drones here in a few minutes, guys. Just bear with me. I want to get through a couple more of these. We'll catch up here a sec. I'll just catch up. And something happened mid-December, not complaining, just don't know what it was. Yeah, but Rich, I've had other people contact me and say the same thing, and I have a cat going nuts. And I think the wife forgot to turn off the lights over by the treadmill so I can see it through the pet door. Yep. I can look through the pet door over here and I can see the light is still on the treadmill area. Let's see. Something happened mid-December. But yeah, that's happened. Especially Urbex channels. Urbex channels are seeing that. Weird. And it is a lot of the older videos. And it is non-subscribers. Weird, Scooby. Hey, Anna. Well, Anna, I don't normally notice mine either. It's just I haven't paid as much attention lately, so I was decided to, Urbexy would be proud of me, check my analytics just for fun. And I saw this huge rise. I'm like, as you guys know, with my mom's health problem, I haven't even posted a real Explore video in a while. I do these, and I'm really happy you guys show up for these, but I haven't posted many videos even, and it's gone up, and it's gone up a good amount. And I look back, it's videos from over a year ago that are doing good. Actually, some of mine over 2 years ago were doing good, or was doing good. It's like, And you just want to look at YouTube and go, what is going on with you? Oh, no problem, Jerry. All good, man. Some people don't know that I'm a little more PG-13 on this channel. 69% of our views are from non-clients. I like how you put that. Yeah, isn't that weird? And some channels are like that. Some channels are 50-50 from clients and non-clients. I love how you put that, by the way. And then there are some channels, I think mine is actually 80% non-client views. 20% client. So I like how you put that. Remember that, everybody. That's how you get around that no submarine thing in the chat. I can say it, but for some reason you can't be in the chats. So you say client. I like that. Jane, very nice. But mine have always been very high non-client views. Strange. Which I have a lot of them, but they don't seem to become clients. Hi, Riker. Riker's down here wandering around looking like he's going to get in trouble. All right, guys. Urban Legend UK. Anyone's free to enter the experiment for further information. click on this link right here that Urban Legend has, everybody. And there's more information there. And then if you want to join Urban Legend's little video editing drone experience, please feel free to do so. You have 2 weeks if you do want to do it. I believe it's 2 weeks, right, Urban Legend? Then he will show them on a stream coming up in 2 weeks. And everybody's going to... It's a semi-competition, but not competition. Going to be see who comes up with the best stuff. How they edited stuff. Hey, Joker, what's up? Let's see here. CF, Walmart is going to be 50 years old in 2022. They've been in existence 1962. I don't even shop Walmart that much. I actually go to Target more. I actually like Target better. Walmart, I feel like I need to carry pepper spray or something a little more freedom seed spreadery in some of the Walmarts, it seems, lately. I definitely like Target. There is one not too far from us I like. We have two here in the Quad Cities, a big super Target in Davenport, and the one in Moline is not quite a super Target, but it's a big Target. I think we only have two in the Quad Cities. But I like Target. I will go to Target more often if I can avoid Walmart. I'm close. See, okay, Urbex is the same way as I am. He's closer to 80% non-client views. That is crazy. So if you are getting lower than that, 69% J&E, you're doing good. Means your clients are being real frisky with you. Guys, Joker did drop a new video, so check out if it's something you like. If it's something you like, leave him a thumbs up. If it's not, keep an eye on, because I'm sure he'll put something up you'll like. If not, give him the stink eye. Go give me what I want. Chat is down. Oh, my Lord. Hey, it only did it once or twice. I'll take it. What's that, the first time? All right, I'm going to get back here, catch up real quick, and then I'm going to head to drone stuff. Kentucky Ranger. Dude, how you been? Kentucky Ranger is somebody I used to see a lot on Dude Behind the Camera streams, Awesome Epic Adventure streams, you name it. I used to run into him all those places. How you doing, Ranger? You still... Hey, Ranger, our puppy Riker is from Kentucky. Out in eastern Kentucky. I can't remember the name of the town. I'm sure my wife would yell at me if I asked her, but... Yeah, we got our puppy Riker down in Kentucky. He's a Kentucky boy. One of those places we've actually thought about moving if we move out of this area. We've thought about moving, but if we do, we're not going to move in the area because we want to go somewhere less winter if we're going to waste all the energy to move. I don't know. We've thought Tennessee, Kentucky, Texas, northern Florida, we'll see. Kind of rough when you own most of your stuff where you're at. And when you have aged parents in the area that need you. You can watch, say, 3 videos. You want to see more? Got to become a client. Now, J&E, that's a good point. Guys, we normally don't wander too much into the YouTube section. But J&E, what they just said there is great. Too bad there isn't a way to set it up where you can watch, let's say, 3 videos from a channel. To watch any more, you have to join. Become a client? That makes sense. I think that's something YouTube really should be implementing because I think that's a good idea. Because, yeah, I think that would actually help that a lot. And I'm not saying we have to force people, but sometimes people just don't pay attention. Oh, we all have time. We're like, watch something. We just go right on through and not even pay attention. Didn't know we didn't hit thumbs up. Doesn't know whether we joined a channel we liked or not. We zip on. So, J&E, that's a great idea. What do you guys think of J&E's idea? And I'm just catching up. Right now, we're going to go over to the drone stuff. Yeah, that's all. The chat was down, kiddos. My channel is lost in the analytics engine. Yeah. See, that's a bad thing, man. YouTube is fickle. Right now, a lot of urban exploring channels I've seen are suddenly seeing a rise, but not on their newer videos. Stuff a year to 2 years old or more is going up. And it's non-clients. But then there's other channels I've heard that do other stuff that are seeing a big drop. I do not know what YouTube does with the algorithm. I don't care what deity you like, but that deity has no clue what the hell YouTube's doing with their algorithm. So yeah, Jerry Van is gray. He's a blue chip. What the hell? What? Oh, Lordy. Frisky clients. Frisky. I like that. Frisky clients. Yes. Make them frisky. Target is... Oh, my God. Robert, you've got to get out more. Everybody, tell Robert to get out of his house. Target has been since 1935. They made $160 billion. They have 1,700 stores. I actually enjoy Target a little more. I don't know. It just seems like there's less scurvy in there. And it just seems like a nicer store. I don't know. Maybe that's my snob coming out in me, right, Buffy? I grew up in the country, but I still like Target better. Not that I won't go to Wally World for something, but you know. Jerry Van. Jerry is advertising for Joker's Nation. I always say check each other out. If you don't like stuff, do not feel upset that you have to watch or join a channel. I've got channels I've joined that I know have not joined me back. I have no problem with that. I may like what they do, but they don't have to like what I do. Just the way it is. Hell, I know there's a lot of people on YouTube that don't like me, but I like them. Speaking of one, Hiker Mike, what's up? Mike's like, whoa, no throwing me under the bus. What's up, Mike? Mentioned you earlier, bud, talking about some broad Urbex stuff. Things that make you go, Target folded in Canada, but Walmart is going strong. Canada seemed to have an issue with Target. I watched a whole bunch of stuff on that, and they didn't seem to mesh well with Canada. But I got a feeling Wally World had a little something to do with that, too. I was looking forward to getting drone footage of the changing fall colors, but the weather blew the leaves off the trees. I know the feeling. We've been building a new bridge here in the Quad Cities area over the I-74 bridge over Mississippi River. And they've already got half of it done, and I haven't got drone footage forever because every time I go to do it, we get super high winds. And if you know about the Mississippi River valleys, when you get high winds, I don't care if you got a phantom platform, you ain't flying it. So I'm hoping to get some drone footage. But I understand, Kentucky, sometimes the best laid plans of mice and urbexers. Have a good night, Urban Legend. 1:30 a.m. in the UK. Oof, thanks for hanging out at all, buddy. And guys, do go to Urban Legend UK's channel. Look up his link on the challenge on the editing of the drone video and see if you want to get involved. Let's see. I'm just going to catch up. Now we're going to talk about drones. All right, guys. 2 new drone laws. Actually, a couple of them. But the biggest one I want to focus on, I'm going to bring up the article here real quick. And boing. I can keep the chat up. I got to put me up there because they like you to do that. Because they get crabby if you do not. So I'm going to shrink me, then bring me up, up, up. And away we go. I'll move me over here and shrink me. All right, guys. Suppose you that are drone flyers. FAA does stupid shite. That's about as close to dirty language as I'll get here. But FAA did some stupid crap. And I'm going to say stupid. All right, the biggest one that bothers me is they want all your drones to have transponders on them. All new drones coming out after a certain date are supposed to have transponders built in. So they can keep track of you. And in a way, there's some of this transponder stuff is going to have technology where they can shut your drone down, take control of your drone, whatever else they want. On older drones like my Spark or any drones you guys have now, or up to a certain date, they want you to have to buy and put transponders on them. I hate to tell the FAA this. You guys are FAA dum-dums. The F stands for something else. Have you seen the size of a DJI Spark? Come on. Have you? Really? Where are you going to put a transponder on that? You dummies. Anything you do will mess up the airframe, make it fly funny, add extra weight. We're talking a drone. A lot of drones, guys. Your drone's a ½ ounce. Putting a tiny little baby pin light on it will change how it flies and can really screw up the battery life. They go by tenths of ounces. So now they get to have a transponder on there? Come on. I want to see how they're going to do this, but I think this is dumb. Anna's burning curiosity. Drones are great, but I refuse to use them because they would give me away when I'm supposed to be in ninja mode. That's not always true. One, I use my drone usually after the Explorer, so I've already done the Explorer. So I'm not too worried about being given away by a drone. But I also use a small drone. My drone is so small, I love the line of sight rules. Because, I'm sorry, I get that thing 30 feet in the air and suddenly you can't see that little sucker. You're like, crap. You can look on your screen, go, okay, know where I'm at. You look up, you're going, no. You really want to be a jerk? Paint the bottom of your drone, the arms and everything, all light blue. You'll never see it. So, it just depends. Depends on the size of the drone, how noisy it is, how high you are. Most people really can't see a lot of them. That's why I like the Spark. I know that's why Urbex likes the Anafi. It's small as crap. It's quiet and portable. So it depends on the drone. Some drones are, you don't have to register because they're under a certain weight. But they are wanting to make sure that's registration. But from what these laws are saying, they want all drones. Even if you buy a $20 junky drone from Wally World, they want you to have a transponder on these things. Come on, really? I mean, okay, if we had airplanes being taken down by drones all the time, I see it. But come on. Hammers are offing more people than any drone ever has. What is all this overreach? I mean, it's stupid. Leave the drones alone. Nothing has ever happened. There's all this fear-mongering out there. Nothing's ever happened. Nobody's flown a drone into somebody and offed them. Nobody's caused a huge wipeout of backup 40-car pileup on the expressway. Nobody's taken down a jumbo jet. Nobody has blown up a nuclear fission power plant. Nobody's done anything like this. You know, come on. But they want these idiotic draconian rules, and I don't like them. But also there's one there. One of the rules I can kind of agree with, there's in certain situations they're letting you fly over people now and at dark. That I can go okay with, but this transponder thing is insanity. Yes, Rich, I did have a drone and river incident a few years ago. I was flying under one of the new construction of the bridge, and I flew under a nest, and a hawk come on, wanged me right into the river. And my drone sunk and went floating down the flooded river. So that's why I got Sparky 2. That's why I also have 2 DJI controllers now. So yes, my Spark did take a swim. That's why I have Sparky 2. My old Spark was red. My new one's white because I got it used. You know, the guy bought it, used it 3 times, never wanted it. I got it really cheap. I can't complain. Oops, I'm going to go back to the other chat real quick. But yeah, this is nuts. What do you guys think? I mean, I can read through this whole thing, but as you can see, it's a pretty full thing. They want remote ID so they can tell who you are, everything. I don't think they need to know that. One, there's privacy rules. I don't know. If I'm not up in the air traffic lanes, you have no reason to know what my name, my drone, anything. You have no right to be able to control my drone. I'm not up in aircraft level. You're not even allowed up there. If I'm up in jet areas, if I was able, okay, then fine. If you're going to put transponders on my airplane FB, on my drone, then I get to fly any height I want. I get to fly at any height, any altitude, do whatever I feel like. That's it. If you're gonna treat me like one of those planes, then I get to be one of those planes. You want your cake and eat it too, FAA, and I don't like that. And you know, when the FAA does it, it's gonna move over to Urbex. It's gonna move to other countries because they didn't used to have the 400-foot height limit, but now they do because of us. So yeah, I don't like it at all. Let me see here. So yeah, I think it's stupid. What do you guys think? Some people may think it's a great idea. I've already run some idiots out there, and I'm sorry. That's divisive. Some uneducated peoples who think, oh, it's a great idea. Yes, you should have to be transpondered. Good. I want a transponder on your butt when you're driving around town. And I'm not talking to your cell phone. I want a transponder on you. I want to know everything about you. Let's see. I'm a Dollar General guy. Yeah? Oh, they have that. Oh! Dollar General produce. I'm not sure I'm that brave. Oh my God. The Mavic Mini, though, the problem is, Corkboard, the Mavic Mini, you don't have to register, but they are talking about transpondering it, too. Transponder, everything that flies. But Anna, once again, though, if you're worried about being a ninja on a drone, I use them for scouting, and I use them after the Explorer. Do your Explorer first, then do your drone footage. I've also flown them inside, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Spark. Yeah, my Spark went swimming. Sparks don't swim well. What did I miss? All right. That's around when I started watching it. Yeah. Sparky went swimming. Ridiculous. Just another way to control us. I agree, Eva. It is. It's stupid. Once again, if they are going to treat me like an airplane, they're going to put me in the same, treat me just like a jumbo jet or a guy tooling around in a Cessna or a helicopter, then I get to do what they do. If you're going to limit me like them or treat me like them, then I want to fly in those airlanes. That's all there is to it. And they want you to file a flight plan anyway right now. If you try to make even 10 cents off your drone, they want you to file a flight plan. You ever tried to fly your drone around in a structure and have a flight plan? They just limit and remove the usefulness of a drone. It's stupid. And I bet most drone users out there are going to go, and I think Corkboard, when he talked about this in his stream weeks ago, he said, yeah, good luck with them coming after everybody. They don't have the manpower to come after all the people out there with drones. Yes, and Corkboard, always do the Explorer first, then the drone footage. Exactly. Yeah, you don't have to go out of your way to call in attention before you get in there. No, Robert, you cannot fly near airports. I am outside of the zone of the Quad City Airport here, but not by far. And when I flew for a couple times on the 74 bridge, I was in the zone, but I was in the E2 airspace. So used to be you call the air traffic control center, and they go, yep, go ahead and fly, let us know when you're done. You know, altitude, how long you're going to be up. Now, the new FAA app, which sucks and doesn't even report to the control towers, you have to use it, but it always tells you can't fly. Go look it up. Most people say that app is horrendous. I've tried flying at my parents' house using that app, and it goes, nope, can't fly. Why? Too close to the airport. Where? They're about in BFE, middle of nowhere. There's no flight of anything out there. Half the birds out there don't fly. So stupid. Kentucky Ranger, even a lot of vinyl stickers can throw performance off on a drone. Yes, you're right. They want to monitor our every move and possibly take the drone away if we film something. Exactly. They want to be able to monitor every move, control our every function, keep everything under their control. We're not going politics. We are going into some weird times. But yeah, I saw an article, actually more than one lately, where people are talking, in the future, you may not own anything. We just call and rent everything. Just delivered to us to rent. You don't own a car. You don't own a toaster oven. If you want to use it, you have the company that rents them to you. They delivers it to your house right away. You don't own nothing in the future. You don't even own your house. Everything is all rental. Boy, that's a wet dream for businesses, isn't it? And they're not joking. They want to control everything. Government and big companies control it all. You just rent from them. I don't like that. And that's a fact. You can look at the articles. They're out there. Let's see. FAA equals friggin' asinine asshats. Yes. Yes, at least. There's plenty of others. But the app the FAA made is a lying piece of junk. And they'll tell you can't fly in your restricted airspace when you're not. It just, the app seems designed just to not let you fly. And there's a couple reasons why. They want control of everything. Corkboard, that actually is something I was talking about with somebody, and they said that's not going to hold up. 250 grams, they are going to require anything in the air, even with a tiny little winky-dink drone you get from Wally World, to have a transponder. They say if it goes in the air, it needs a transponder. Because I did find a guy on YouTube who shows a way to strip down my Spark, even though it's under that 250 grams, and still flies. Good. So I can strip it. But yeah, they're saying that even under the 250, they're going to make it so you have to have a transponder. Which is funny, because they say they won't make you register those, but they are saying that anything in the air soon, they're going to have a transponder. So how does that work? If you're not registered, how are they going to know? I'm not like, do you guys realize they can't really pick your drones up unless it's a biggie on radar? My Spark is as big as a sparrow. I mean, come on. Spark. Say your Spark sparked and proved its name accurately. It didn't spark, it sank. Spark is light on fire. My Spark sank. My Spark sparked a controversy with a hawk. You can say that. It's all about Amazon and other companies. Corkboard said, yes, Amazon and other companies want the airspace. That's the problem. They are lobbying the governments, not just America, but all governments, to get rid of all of us flying our drones. They want the airspace for themselves to use Amazon delivery drones, Pizza Hut delivery drones. The companies want the airspace. And as long as we are there, even with transponders, they cannot have their fleets out there because there'd be too much stuff. Too much chance, too many radio frequencies being used. So that is the big push. They're trying to eliminate us from our own airways. Sorry. So yeah, it is true, and that's been written up a long time. A lot of these big companies meet with the FAA all the time, trying to find ways to limit us more and more to get us to stop. And if you look at the FAA app, I'm not going to say anything, but if you get a chance to go look up who helped the FAA build the app. Some of the big companies that want to get rid of us off there and have it for themselves. Hi, Mike, just keep the drones out of my swamp. I can't totally agree with that, Mike. I think drones are some of the most epic things to fly over forests with. Why fly over the land my parents have? Seeing the trees from above, the valleys, the animals, the fall colors. That's epic. I just agree with not bugging anybody by flying real low, buzzing them, causing problems. But I think we should all be able to fly over especially our national treasures, our nature. It's a way of seeing nature you can't see. And Mike, I know you love the swamps, but there are things at the swamps that you cannot ever see down there, or from ways you could never see it that we could see in drones. I flew over a flooded town and got from my drone a fish swimming down the street. Never could have seen that from any other angle. I cannot agree when people do say, just keep your drone out of here or here. No, not over the forest or our parks. One, in America, those are our national parks. So I think the government and a lot of whiners can kind of get stuffed. So they're not flying it really low and annoying people who are filming campers. Too bad. I think it's a beautiful way to see Mother Nature. For somebody my lungs, I can use my drone to see something I cannot physically hike to anymore. My drone can show me something I cannot get to. And to tell me I can't do that, I do kind of disagree with that, as you can tell. But yeah, I'm sorry, Hacker Mike, I love that you love the nature, but I think we all have a right to see it, especially since we kind of own it. I think we should be able to fly on them. As long as we're not just overtly ticking people off for the hell of ticking them off. Leah, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Leah? I don't want to say that wrong. Leah? I'll go to Leia because of my Star Wars love. Anna, so what's the best for a Ninja Explorer? Small and easy. Parrot Anafi or DJI Spark? Parrot Anafi folds up and it unfolds to slightly bigger than the Spark. It's very quiet, good range, good camera, and looks up. Very few drones do that. Good, not a bad price, little pricey. DJI Spark does not fold, but it's still only this big, even in the little kit. Has a decent range, a lot of features. Doesn't fly quite as long as the Anafi. But one thing I will say about the Spark, and I've used because, trust me, I know, the Spark, unless you land in water, is almost indestructible. The folding arm drones are a little more fragile. The Spark is fixed arm, and I've bounced it off plenty of stuff. And they are not super fragile. And I have a cat that's fighting with my stairs. He is laying on his side fighting with the steps. Are you having a good time? So yeah, Anna, I would look at a DJI Anafi or a Parrot Anafi or a DJI Spark. If there's anybody else got ones that are on the par with those size-wise and performance at that size, and cost too, let me know. Cost makes a difference. I will say the Spark will beat the Anafi in cost. A lot lower. The Anafi has a few more features, a little more flight time, but it is a good amount more expensive. And like I said, use the drone afterwards, Anna. Or inside. I've used mine inside. Well, there you go. Joker's Nation, if you want to do some sick farmhouse exploring, travel on Indiana 31. We saw like 50 or more farms that were clearly empty. Wow. That's a lot. Yeah, me and Sean used to just take off backwoods. We just backwoods driving. And we find stuff like that. Zany, completely stupid. Yes, the FAA is completely stupid. So are the rules. Corkboard, the part of the transponder I hate the most. People will know where you are through an app. Yeah. People, and it has all your info. It doesn't just say drone. It says Corkboard TV, blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to have all the info. Because for some reason they want all the info publicly accessible to everybody. Well, some people could be jerks and buttheads this right now. I don't want everybody to know where I'm at. That's stupid. Why should they have all that info? And all it takes is one person to see where you're at and just want to be a jerk, complain to the FAA, and they'll turn your drone off or take you down or fine you. Just because somebody complained. That's the reason I don't want anybody knowing. I don't want anybody to pitch a witch about something that I'm doing nothing wrong, but they want to pitch a witch and cause a problem. Flying your drone is going to be the least of your worries. You'll be surprised. Yeah, right? I don't know, Jim. We'll see. Another way to stick their nose up your ass. Yes, Jim, it is. It is. I think our government has overreached big time. Big time. Once again, they're treating something that weighs less than a pop can like it's a 747. And they're always, like I said, this doomsday crap. Oh, drones can do this, do this. Then show me it happening. Well, it has never happened. Why'd you limit hammers first? Hammers take out more people in a month than drones have ever taken out. And there's drones everywhere. So, how about we eliminate the rampant hammer issues first? How about we license hammers? Morons can buy hammers. I've seen guys hammering up on stuff and whack themselves in the head and knock himself cold. So I gotta do it. That is crap you not. He's hammering up, taking apart an old picnic table. And I'm like, and I went, and nope, I didn't get to it quick enough. He whammed himself right in the forehead. So let's license hammers and control hammers before we worry about drones. Yeah, nose up the butt. Dollar General sushi is made for the strong test of a toilet seat. Yeah. I will not eat sushi from Dollar General. Might as well get my insurance from the General. Exactly, Corkboard. Yeah, PNN, Jim. Oh, they've restricted where you can fly your drone so much there's not too many places you can fly anymore unless you live in the woods. Actually, we're not as bad here, Ranger, as they are in Canada and some other countries. But some of parts of America are pretty bad. If you live in an area with more than one airport and not too next to each other, you're kind of up a creek. They do limit things. I think they limit it a little too much. I am tired of the limits. They do overdo it. Guys, I will ask, if you haven't, please hit the thumbs up for the stream. Please share it out. Let people know about the streams. Also, feel free to email me at exploringwithcf@gmail.com with any questions or topics or anything you'd like to bring up. But back to the drones. Yeah, there are a lot of limitations. I think they've gone nuts on limitations. Drones, the power of a drone is its unique flight abilities. They keep wanting to limit those unique flight abilities. The drone is easy for the average Joe to be able to see something we only see from movie studios before. I think that's part of the problem too. All these studios and filmers and documentary people are pissed off that we now are able to do the same things they could. They had this, yes, I am better than you type feeling to them. Yeah, I don't know what the accent started to the British people. I don't know what the hell. Why do I snotty just you guys? That makes no sense. But you know what I mean. The stuffy, snotty, Hollywoody documentary people who now we can do what they can do in a package like this. I've seen some of these big, huge news drones. I'm sorry, the Mavics and the Autels and everybody else out there putting out just as good of footage and pictures. And I don't think they like that. They liked having that to themselves. Just like news people, not going political, do not like YouTube and the internet because now we don't have to rely on them. We can actually look the truth up and say it ourselves. I don't think they liked us depending on them. They liked having control of that, and they don't now. Leia, I like drones and climb things. Hey, that's pretty cool. Now I've seen people use their drones on automatic and have them film them climbing or hiking. I have not used my follow me feature on my Spark near enough. Oh, my bit rate's low. Oh well, whatever. YouTube is saying my bit rate's low. I don't know why, because I'm not doing anything, YouTube. Don't go after this channel. I did nothing. Is this anyone else having stream cutting out? Oh, goody. Yeah, YouTube just popped up a warning. Stream's bit rate is lower than recommended. We recommend use a bit rate of 4,500 kilobytes per second. I'm set at that, and my internet over here is showing fine. That's YouTube being buttheads. So there's no reason for it to be that low. YouTube, don't be jerks. So if you're cutting out, guys, I'm sorry. But it seems like we all seem to agree that this is something the FAA should not be doing. The FAA should not be doing this, and that's all there is to it. So I don't know why they're throttling me. It says good connection. So if it's still cutting out, guys, I don't know what to do about it because I got my internet. I got a separate setup over here showing my internet off the XSplit and everything, and I'm sending plenty. If anything's going on, it's a YouTube problem. I'm giving it to YouTube. It's up to YouTube to do something with it. Something useful. Dollar General Sushi. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Well, there's a few people I wouldn't mind sending it to. There's a few people I think I would love to send some Dollar General Sushi to. Can you think of a few? Those of you who know me can probably think of one or two. Anna's burning curiosity. Best small drone. Anafi or Spark? I'll say hands down, Parrot Anafi, DJI Spark, Anna. Those two. Best small drones out there. Really are. And you can get both of them used. When my one Spark got crashed, I got the other one used. I got it used for, I think, came with a remote. The guy only flew it 3 times. Remote, a tablet holder, which I don't use, and a gimbal cover. I think I got it for $300. So now I got 2 remotes. So yeah, I think that's so. I think so. Let's see. Whoa, jump chat. The Anafi will be Corkboard's next drone. Mine is the Mavic Air, or the Mavic Mini that Corkboard has. Of course, Corkboard could always be nice and just send it to me. Kentucky, I read on DJI's website, and the AirSense system is on ADSB transponders. So I guess the Mavic 2 Pro already has transponder, I think. Yes, the new Mavic 2, though, the Pro, is coming out when they were told to start putting transponders on stuff. So the Mavic 2 Pro may actually, yes, have a transponder on it. I've heard there's a few of the newer models coming out that have these already in them. If your drone doesn't have them in them, good. But then they want you to put them on them, which, once again, will destroy half the flyability of the drone you got, especially if it's a small one. Put a support pet vinyl wrap on a drone. They say it's your support bird. Yeah, no kidding. I'm just going to say it's my anti-government in my face bird item. It's my emotional support vehicle. Hack a Pizza Hut drone to come to my house, says Jim. Hells yeah. Tell me who would... Okay, think about that, guys. These big corporations want their drone fleets, which means they're all going to be controlled by central hubs in certain places. So imagine, they're worried about unsavory people with drones. Imagine if you have a bunch of drones controlled by a central hub. All it takes is one person to hack into one of these central hubs or maybe a main computer somewhere and take over all the drones. You want to talk chance of causing a problem or something dangerous by bad peoples? Holy crap. That's much more dangerous than me, you, and everybody else flying around with our DJI Sparks and Paradanafis and Autels and everything else. You have a fleet, and these are drones big enough to carry pizzas and products. This isn't going to be a little DJI Spark or a Mavic. This is going to be a flippin' drone. Brrr, noisy, big. So imagine somebody can take control of 1,000 of those at one hack. Gee, hey FAA, what do you think about that for being unsafe? Dummies. But yeah, Ranger, you're right, they do have that. Yeah, and I don't know if you heard me, but I would look at the Paradanafi or DJI Spark. Best two small drones. Best. I don't know if my wife is doing something to mess with our internet, because no, my internet up here shows good. It's YouTube. Let's see. I don't know how much I'm missing here. I always try not to. I always miss something, I feel. The Anafi with my neck says corkboard, yep. All right, everyone, my butt cheeks are dragging on the ground. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. Have a good one, Jim. And Eva, if you're out of here too, hun, have a good one also. Saw that one go up right down there. There it is. When Jim goes, Eva goes. You two have a good night. Thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping in. And anybody, if you are getting ready to take off, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. I won't be on a lot longer because YouTube is definitely throttling me now. My internet is good, but my bit rate is dropping from them, which means they're doing it. It's dropped slowly. So probably another 10 minutes, I'm going to be out of here anyway. But it seems like we all seem to agree that this is bad. That this drone stuff is stupid, that they have no right messing around, and they need to leave it alone. More laws is dumb. Like Benjamin Franklin said, every time they make a law, you lose a little more of your freedom. And we have way too many new laws coming out. We do. Way too many laws. Have you ever looked up at, usually it's early January, your state, wherever you live, state, city, or county, will come out with an internet thing or they just post it in a newspaper or something about all the new laws they just made at the beginning of the year. If you ever look at that in some places you live, you'll crap yourself. It's insane the amount of new laws they're making all the time without our permission and things that we would never care about or want laws on. And this drone stuff is one of them, where they ask you and me as drone pilots to put in our input. Well, we do, and then they do the opposite anyway. I think they just want you to respond so they know who all has drones. I haven't responded to those for a long time. Somebody goes, well, you're not helping us then. No, because they don't care. They do the opposite. But now you got your name down, your address, and blah, blah, blah. Now they know you have it for sure. So yeah, be careful with that, guys. The rules here are going in the opposite direction. They did a review and they became more lays flying in built-up areas. Well, that's what they're doing here, Urbexy. They're saying now, the good side is they're saying you can fly over people now and at night. But they are wanting transponders and everything. So we've gone some stuff one way, but we're going other ways. We're going other ways the other, with other stuff. And it just makes no sense. It makes no sense. We tell them one thing and they do the opposite. Kentucky Ranger, the DJI transponder can actually shut your drone from flying. Yes. All the new drones that come with transponders built in, they are hardwired into all your system. And if they want, the FAA or anybody that can hack in can take control of your drone and boop, off you go. They can take the drone away from you, turn off the camera, crash your drone, do whatever they want. So, yep, be careful. And one of those add-on little transponders probably won't be able to do that. Once again, there's no room inside my Spark or a lot of your drones. So they want to add a lump to your drone somewhere. Good luck. Good luck getting your hands on my drone. Yeah, I know, Corkboard. They are. They are. Yeah, not much I can do about it, guys. My internet's sending just fine. I'm sorry. My internet's sending more than enough, and they're being jerks. It's definitely YouTube. Because if we were having an internet problem, my wife couldn't be up there streaming in HD right now. And no, our internet has got plenty to handle. We can run 4 HD streams at once. So this is, once again, only thing running is this and that, and yeah. A Niffy. Hey, Buckle Bunny, what's up? And snowflakes in Colorado. So the first rule is transponders. What's the next wonderful new rule? Well, the next rules were the one I was talking about. They're good ones. You can actually fly in limited fashion over crowds of people or a little more city-fied areas and at night. But they say, if you have a transponder. That's the catch-22. You can do this if you do this. So it's kind of it's a bullshit. Sorry. It's a BS. I didn't mean to say that, but it's a BS. You put this thing on so we can track you, take control, do whatever, get you in trouble. Everybody knows where you're at. They can find you, your name, complain about you. And then maybe we'll let you do these little things over here. It's dangling a pork chop in front of the puppies, what they're doing. So that's what's going on. Let's see. It's just me, but you have been out of focus all night, possibly. Let me check on my main screen here. I look pretty focused. But no, that's kind of the main thing, guys. Those two things are the what's going on with the drones, honestly. There's not much else, just those two things. One's good, one's bad, but they're kind of dangling the good in front of you to get you to do the bad. And I don't think a lot of people, I'm going to agree with what Corkmore said on his stream the one night. I don't think a lot are going to do it. I really don't. I think a lot are going to be like, so yeah. I think I will make a big magnet, bring down as many drones as I can for Amazon. See what prize ooh, that's a good idea, Corkboard. I mean, I did not hear Corkboard say that, neither did anybody else. That's a good point. If you're a hacker, think about this. You could hack into 1,000 drones from Amazon, have them all fly to one field somewhere. You take all the stuff, disappear. You just got yourself 1,000 different cool packages from Amazon. Not the Corkboard would ever do that. Heard there is has a drone now. What? Heard there is has a drone now. Tesla drone. Oh, Tesla has a drone? Really? Well, knowing Tesla, Anna, it'll be really, really, really expensive. Very expensive. Be like a $10,000 drone. And probably be huge. That guy don't do nothing small. A Tesla drone. That'd be interesting, no? Okay, so Corkboard says, yeah, Tesla drone. Wow. Wonder how much that costs. Hey, Mariah, have a good one. Let's see. I think that useless tech will just increase. Yeah, it'll increase the price, Urbex, and also hurt the battery life. As soon as you put anything that draws power or is hooked into systems, you're going to make the battery life shorter. Robert, I agree, CF, it sucks. Those new drones laws, all somebody has to do is hack into the main hub. So they're worried about us being unsafe with drones, but now they're going to make them more unsafe. Big companies, big fleets of drones that are big. What's in? You're carrying pizzas and packages. Look at your average drone you're using right now. You ain't carrying a full pizza or something with that, or a 2-liter soda. My drone would have a hernia trying to even pick up a soda. Jeez. It is creepy. And think about this. Only the big companies sooner or later will be the ones allowed in the air, so they have cameras over you all the time. Gee, you think they'll follow all the drone privacy laws? Think government will make them? We can always fly over people, it's not groups. Exactly, Urbexy. Same here. But now they're allowing you to fly over groups here. But once again, if you put your transponder on, bone me. I don't need to fly over groups. I'm not looking to fly over people. I like flying over buildings and forests and stuff like that. Over Hike with Mike. I like to go over to Hike Mike and go, hey! I need a microphone in my drone so I can go over and yell for him, hey, Mike! He'd be pissed. There's the next hookup, guys, for your drone. Get a microphone set up. Hook a walkie-talkie to it. You can fly over and just annoy. Find Mike in Florida. Fly your drone over and talk to him. Rich discoveries. Most of these new laws aren't even being proposed by elected officials, by people hired. Yes, they're by appointed people. Most of the people in our government, guys, if you look, and this, once again, not politics, too many people in any government are appointees, not voted in people. Appointees give less than a rat's nugget what you want. They're there for their big money, their cushy jobs, and to do whatever they feel like. Appointed jobs need to go away, honestly, mostly. Nation, I think I put razors on my drone to clip them Amazon packages. There you go. I think I'm just going to find a laser defense weapon to mount. You can buy that one green laser that'll light things on fire. I can see. I'm sure they'd love that. Have a laser defense drone out there. Oh, you can buy them. Look them up. They have the laser. You can buy the green laser. You can carry around to light fires with, campfires and other things, and melt things. Mount that to your drone. Have a remote trigger. Ooh. Take that, Pizza Hut. That would really speed up the drone laws if somebody's flying with a laser in their drone. Chasing sparrows. Most of the new... sorry, catching up here. Now I'm back in focus, am I? Ooh, maybe I was just kind of small. Indeed, hired people. Yeah, appointees. The drone transponder you have to add is your cost as well. Roughly $50 to $70. I heard it could be between 60 and 90. Corkboard. So either way, where am I going to add anybody? Oh, my little Spark. Is he up here? No, he's in the closet. I go get my little Spark out and show you. For those of you that don't know, where am I going to add a transponder to that little thing? Like I said, with the props open, it's only as big as my hand. It's that big. And where am I going to have that without messing up my aerodynamics or my flight time? Dumb. Yeah, I don't get that. Legal night flight. Yeah, Kentucky. If you have a transponder on. If you don't have the transponder, you no fly night. Not that I've ever done that. Right, Joker? But they're saying they're going to change it. Well, you can kind of fly right now if you have certain markers, but they're going to eliminate that. They want it so you have transponder, or fly night. And $50 to $70. Come on. Some people are flying drones that are over the limits right now, the current limits, well, they didn't cost $70. So it's like $70 on a transponder. Psh. It's like you can have some apple pie as long as you eat your liver and onions. Exactly. Bezos would have a bird. Yeah, no kidding. Bad analogy, I like liver and onions. I like the onions. I don't like the liver. I don't eat operating organs. I have no problems with mine. Sony due to launch a new drone. Oh, my Lord. The drone man? Instead of Walkman, it'd be the fly. Oh, the fly man. No, I was wondering if Tesla... Oh, okay, Corkmore. I thought you were confirming what Anna said. So you're like, wow. Jim Patterson, cities are loosening their rules and the Fed is tightening theirs. Yeah. That's the problem. That is a big problem. Is I know a lot of cities where they don't really care if you fly. As long as you're not looking at people's windows, pissing people off, filming people in their own yards, which is illegal, stuff like that, they don't really care. I know the park ranger out Loud Thunder Forest Preserve with my parents, he does care. Because people whined. So now you have to fly there, you get permission. It's like, he yelled at me for filming Lake George, where they had to drain down to repair the spillways and dam. And he got on my case to come up to me, hey, you're flying out here, you're not supposed to do that. I'm like, why? Well, you can look on people's campsites. I'm like, I'm nowhere near a campsite. I'm filming the lake, as you can see. So he was kind of cool about it, but also kind of my old dick, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's too many rules. It's our property. Here in America especially, that is public property. That means it's ours. And I know government officials hate this. Hey, government officials, it's ours. Nibble me. They need to remind it whose it all is. It's not theirs. They need to start acting like it's ours, not theirs. I mean, how do you get in trouble for using your own property? And they do. Hey, Deadly Knot, what's up? Oh, no problem, Luke. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. A drone carrying a pizza and a 2-liter soda and it drops them on somebody. How about this, Robert? How about if it crashes? They're worried about my little Spark or Urbex sees a Nafi or Corkboard's Mavic Mini or somebody's Mavic Pro or somebody's, even the big platforms. Again, the Phantoms. They're worried about those. But you're talking a drone big enough to carry a pizza or a package from Amazon? Dude. How, when that goes wrong, and it will, something's going to go wrong. Funny how betting they won't have the same liability issues we do. Let's see. Delivery drones had to be one of the dumbest ideas I've ever heard. Well, not for them because, once again, automated, doesn't take people. They can get to places. I can see the good idea there, but I see the bad, and I see that they won't be liable for the bad. You and I are liable. They're not. That's the problem. So, how many people are going to sit with a BB gun and pick off Amazon drones? How many kids are going to do that? Come on. Let's see. Your toy scares me. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Sorry, just reading, trying to catch up here a little bit. Reading. Watch 2 ads. Keep buffering. So 6 ads for tonight. What? Sandra, it's giving you ads? Anybody else here getting ads during this? That's strange. I know they started doing a lot more ads. Even if your channel's not monetized now, they are showing ads on a lot of your channels. And you get nothing. I'm kind of against that. If they're going to show ads, they should give you something. Even if it's just, hey, since we're showing ads on your channel, we'll give you a little heads up on the algorithm. Help you out a little there. But nope. We'll lower the view time so you can get monetized if your ads are doing good on the channel that we're not paying you for. They could give you something that wouldn't cost them. I don't know. He said he didn't care as long as I didn't harass the campers with it. Well, see, Ranger, that's the problem. Okay, I'm sorry. I live in a pretty foresty areas. I've traveled to a lot of foresty stuff. I have asked a lot of rangers and other people. Nobody's ever been harassed by a drone at these places. But that's again, they all, as long as you don't do this. When has that happened? Has it ever happened? No. Well, then stop being a weenie about it. If Kentucky Rangers speeding down the highway, they don't stop him, give him a ticket, then send you all one. But that's the way they are with drones. The thing is, they can't even point to anybody doing anything wrong. So, but we're all in trouble just by owning it. Welcome to America. All right, guys, I think we've covered those 2 topics for Urbex pretty well tonight. Honestly, what else do you guys want to talk about? Is there anything? Anything you want to chit-chat about? Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Just my mom is out of the hospital for a couple of days now. I'm doing good as long as it lasts. Like I said, started editing a few things out to get a video taken down from my YouTube and my other channel. Jerks. They gave me no answers on why. Just made something up and it wasn't true, you know. I'll put light fishing net in a potato gun and catch a few. There you go. There you go. Just put a fishing net in a potato gun. Take down a few drones. Don't have to be weighted, Joker. All that net's got to do is get in the props and you get yourself an Amazon package and a pizza. You don't need a weighted drone. Just anything goes up in there. Hey, Stephanie, what's up? How you doing, Steph? No ads. Okay, good. I don't like ads during live streams be a little goofy. All I ask is if you watch an ad when you come on, 30-second, 20-second ad, something like that, do not watch a long ad. That's crazy. Taking your drone down with a BB gun would be the luckiest shot ever. No. No, Kentucky. Have you looked at the size of the drones they're going to use? That's not shooting like a sparrow flying through the air. This is shooting at something like... Get to the point where if you can't tag that, then you shouldn't even have the BB gun. So yeah, I don't think... It really depends, honestly. But I don't know. I think I'm tired of laws on stuff where we don't need laws. Because they like to say, oh, God, this could go wrong. Has it? No. Has any of it happened? No. Then shut up. How about if something does go wrong, you deal with that person like we do with the rest of our laws. Stop making us all guilty. Oh. So, anybody, okay. Little pop culture random talk. Has anybody seen any good movies or stuff lately? I watched an old episode of The Equalizer the other day. And I did see the movie Greenland with Gerard Butler. It's good, but it's a pretty standard story. Apocalypse. Man finds lost wife, him and lost wife, estranged wife get back together. Blah, 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 Pretty good, though. Kind of like, 2012 with Cusack? Almost exact same type of thing. Just estranged wife, blah, blah, blah. They realize they love each other. Survive the apocalypse, yada, yada. So, yeah, I watched an old episode of the old Equalizer series. But, yeah, I will say I do enjoy having a VPN. I have access to a lot more Netflix now. I will say this, the Canadian and UK Netflix has got a lot better movies. Just saying. So if you don't have a VPN, you may want to be looking into it, folks. No, Ranger, buddy, trust me, you would not be surprised. You'd be surprised how big these are going to be. Too many people are thinking DJI drone or even the Phantom series are this big unfolded? Or, no, they don't fold, but the flying. We're talking triple the size, probably, of a Phantom series drone. That is huge. Thing's going to weigh, 30 to 50 pounds or more, the drone. That's going to be something if it comes down on somebody or if somebody can take control of them. They're worried about my little drone, but hey, we'll put some big suckers in the air. Then fly around neighborhoods with power lines and birds and kids with footballs and Lord knows what else. Never had a problem with people and drones. A lot of questions, though. I've had a few. But once again, I've gotten away with it when I've seen other drones get in trouble because mine is so little. People think it's a cute little toy. I have people actually do that. I'll walk up and say, oh, that's a cute little thing. They don't seem to care about it. Something that looks like a toy. Something really tiny. I've seen people unfold a Mavic Pro, though, and people are starting to give it a stink eye. One is black and evil looking, black and gray. Looks like a stealth craft. Not the best idea. If you have one of those, maybe we'll put some Care Bear stickers on it, lighten it up a little bit. I never had a problem with people and drones. Yeah, that's something new. Greenland was good. It was good, but it was kind of a standard story. It's been done a lot, but it was still good. I wouldn't give it epic, I mean, I watched my favorite movie last week. One of my favorite movies. After talking about it in the stream, I had to go watch it. I watched Deep Rising. I do like that movie. And here's one I'm going to watch coming up. Well, we got a little pop culture here near the end, but here's one of my favorite movies of all time. A forgotten sci-fi gem. Enemy Mine. Yeah, baby. Good movie. If you haven't seen Enemy Mine, go look it up and watch it. That is epic movie. It's a feel-good movie for the ladies and a great sci-fi movie for the guys. Oh, Ranger, buddy. Ranger. Yeah, I haven't watched it because I'm into the pop culture stuff. I still have a lot of friends that do pop culture review channels on YouTube, and other people that aren't friends of mine. I don't know that I follow their channels on it too. And I know a few people in some of the industry stuff, but yeah, Wonder Woman 84 is a cluster. I have no want to see it. It's badly done and I just have no interest. So everybody I do know says it, that saw it said, ew, not good. I can watch it, but I just choose not to. Drones have been hit. Problem is, Ranger, some people have shot down drones when they're legally they cannot. If you are over somebody's property, you cannot shoot down the drone. If they're over your property and filming you, if you're in your yard and out with your family or something, they're filming that's illegal. But you still can't shoot it down. It is illegal to shoot down anything under FAA control. You call the police. But yeah, people have shot things down and hurt other people by shooting up in the air. So, Corkboard TV asks, what VPN do I use? I don't have it on to do this because it kind of screws with live streaming. Plus, I don't want exactly use Google to know what I'm using. I'm going to give you a little hint before I tell you which VPN I use. For those of you who don't know, never use your VPN if you're signed into Google or any browser. You have a browser you don't sign in on. But if you're signed in, that still sends to them, and then they kind of get the idea, hey, wait a minute, why does it not show he's at Bob Jones Avenue? Shows he's in Sweden or something wrong. They'll know you have a VPN. It still can cut some ads and everything, some of the tracking, but you don't want any of it. Either you sign out of Google or use like Firefox like I have. I have Firefox so I don't sign in. Or use Brave. Brave browser is an epically good private browser. But yeah, you can use a browser you don't sign in on and then use your VPN. You get no ad tracking, a bunch of stuff, but I use Nord. N-O-R-D. I use NordVPN. I use it on here. I use it on my phone. My wife uses it on her phone. We use it on our Fire Sticks. We use it for, it's worked out real well. It's not, doesn't have the most, but it's very super reliable. Also has if you're ever going to look at a VPN, I'm not getting anything out of this. Look for one that has been third-party audited, audited by a private firm to make sure it isn't reporting or resaving your info. IPVanish was caught doing that a couple times, and some people got in trouble because they were. No, you will look for one that's not based in America or the UK. Look for one that's based in countries that are not beholden to your government's orders, because then they can try to order them to keep tabs on people. So yeah, look at Nord, look at some other VPNs. There's some good ones out there, but there are also some bad ones. Make sure you learn about them. So yeah, I use Nord. It works real good. It also has CyberSec on it, which blocks a lot of the ads and stuff like that. Nobody can track me. Yep. Chat is down again. Open. Come on, refresh. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah, I saw it, but yeah, that's illegal. You can't fly over. You can't fly over stuff with your drone. As soon as you fly over and start videoing people, you're in trouble. That is against all laws. As soon as you fly over and video any person without their permission, that's it. Done. All privacy laws. Like you're flying in a building. You can film buildings, people's houses even. But you can't look through windows. You can't film people outside. You can't even film their dog out their yard. So you got to know the rules and laws. Rich, think of the prop size you would need just to carry anything of substantial weight. Yeah. Imagine the noise. Hike a Mike, buddy. You don't like my small drone noise. Imagine these things. Oof. I don't want a drone. I don't want a drone the size of a 100 Mavic Minis out there flying around. That's huge. Kentucky Ranger, I like Pluto TV. Yes, it is. Pluto is awesome free TV. There's also another one that you get on Fire Stick. You can get it on Roku too, called Airy. A-I-R-Y. For Roku, you got to go into the private channels list and type it in from there. But you can get it. It's better on Fire Stick, but whoa, lots of channels there. If you have Airy and Pluto, dude, you got a lot to watch. Sorry. Lungs are getting to that time. Can you imagine a drone carrying a car transmission with... Yeah. It falls? Yeah. Not the same damage as a Mavic Mini. Yeah, no kidding, Kirkwood. Whoa. Just imagine a drone flying along and it drops a 2-liter bottle of pop. You're going to knock a hole in something. Let alone if the dang drone itself crashes or has a problem. I think they're making things less safe. Just doing it in the name of business. Kentucky Ranger, Enemy Mine was awesome. Enemy Mine is a forgotten gem. It is an epically good movie, guys. Oh, if you haven't seen it, oh, just what a good movie. Louis Gossett Jr. and I forgot his name. Crap. Come on. I can see his name, but I can't say it. Oh. No, Louis Gossett Jr. and help. Robert. Or Sarge. I mean, or Kentucky Ranger, too. That 3 of you here should know. Every time I go to a certain point, it wants to scoot. Enemy Mine, Dennis Quaid. Thank you, Robert. And I actually have that in a queue. I'm going to watch that. For those of you guys who don't know, though, if you do have a VPN, you got to know how to do it right. You can get Netflix from other countries, and there's different stuff in them. My wife and I have been using a lot of Canadian and UK Netflix. They have a lot of movies we don't even get. But if you do that, make sure you sign out of your Netflix every time. And if you're on Fire Stick or something like that, go through and stop the app and clear the cache or cache on it. However you want to pronounce it. Make sure you sign out totally. Then when you have your VPN up and running before you sign back in to Netflix or search it. And do it from you can do it with one to register, but either way, just make sure there's no location stuff on. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff to watch. I don't understand why we can't do that worldwide anymore, but it's too many stupid rules and laws. Ranger, yeah, people have already shot at drones and hurt people or gotten in trouble. You can't do that. Even a potato gun's illegal. You cannot shoot down anything under control of the FAA. As soon as you do that, it's a federal crime. People don't realize that. If you shoot a drone down, that's federal. That's not, the city you live in, the county, the state, that's a federal crime. Anything under the jurisdiction of the FAA, if you interfere with it, that's Fed. Once again, though, Ranger, you're looking at a federal crime there, bud. Is Trump going to be live at 9 or not? What? I didn't know he was supposed to go live. I've avoided news today. Even I need a break here and there, and I took a day off. French fries on the sky, nice. Disagree, you can film. Well, yeah, corkboard, but I mean on private property. I can fly over to Corkboard's house. I can film Corkboard's house. I can film his yard. Except if Corkboard and the wife and Katie are out in the yard, I cannot film that. That is illegal. But if you're in a public park, yeah, I can film. That's public property, Corkboard. That's different. I can film your house. I can film up close to your house. I cannot look in windows of my drone, and I cannot film you, your family, or your dogs out in the yard. That's where the line is. That's where privacy and laws come in. So I didn't know he was supposed to be live, though, honestly. Yep, Robert, Enemy Mine, 1983. A lot of good old movies then, still around. Well, that was a good year for movies, and you had Ghostbusters, and you had, or was that 84? And then you had Enemy Mine. Man. Here's a little sci-fi classic for you guys. Early 80s. Peter Strauss, Space Hunter, Adventures of Forbidden Zone. Love that movie. It's a B-ish movie, but really good. Now I gotta watch Ice Pirates. That's another one. Robert Urich. Have to watch that now. Not helping myself. Guys, last time I was asked, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. I appreciate it. Appreciate you even stopping in. I did try to do some topics tonight for Urbex. I'm going to try to do one every time. Also, was going to start it today, but we've been on for 2.5 hours. That's about my limit. I'm trying to keep it under 3 hours from now on. I'm going to probably start doing stuff like this. Putting up, we'll go over, I can't quite review videos yet. I'm still trying to, I sent a thing to YouTube talking about how they keep, even though the people on the channels aren't copyright striking, if they get a little cranky, they put copyright, you're using this from other people. But I'm like, I have permission. I'm a review thing. I am talking to I'm not talking to, I'm emailing a lady on YouTube trying to figure out this little issue of theirs. So I want to get in trouble. But I like her answer was, well, you shouldn't get in any trouble for doing that. Well, what do you mean shouldn't? I don't like shouldn't. I like won't. So I'm working on the reviews. But what I'm planning on doing is stuff like, let's see. I think this is it right here. Is pulling up people's channels pages, and we go over how their channel pages and stuff are laid out. To see what we think. You know, stuff like Deadly Knot here. And go over his stuff and see how he feels, see what we think about his channel, how it's laid out and stuff like that. You know? Oops, I better mute that quick. But yeah, I mean, look at people's channels, see if we think it's laid out well, how they got their videos listed, stuff like that. He's got a couple good ones in here too. He hasn't been around in a while, but that doesn't hurt me. I don't mind if you don't have to watch my stuff. I mean, I don't like yours. But yeah, you know, check out videos and talk about how they got things laid out and their titles and thumbnails and everything else. But maybe start doing that next week. Let me know what you feel about that. And either comment here after the video under this or exploringwithcf@gmail.com. Let me know what you think. If you do want us to look at your channel, go ahead and send me a link. You know, send me an email. And we'll start doing that off and on. Until I get her to be a little more committal about me not getting in trouble. You know, you're not supposed to, but if you didn't see my page, I was getting my dashboard, I was getting warning upon warning. Hey, this is copyrighted material. It's somebody else's channel. I'm like, yeah, it says reviews for a reason. And I was getting some warnings from them. And she so far will not equivocally stand up and say that won't happen. So, So yeah, this is Deadly Knot's channel, by the way, guys. If you want to subscribe there. And I am subscribed, but see, as you can see, I'm not signed in. This is not a signed-in browser. But yeah, do check him out. He's got some good stuff in here. And stop by and say howdy to him. But yeah, maybe throw some channels up here and there and go over some stuff. Till I can get them to be a little more committal. So far, they're being kind of wankers. Is that a good word? Hey, Snowman. I'm not doing too bad. My mom is doing okay for now. What's going on, Snowman? How are you? And you're down there with Hike with Mike and Mariah. How you doing down there in Florida? Silent Running. Oh, Ranger. That's a good oldie. Yeah. Of course, the one with Farrah Fawcett and Kirk Douglas is good too. What was that, Saturn V or something like that? Jokers Nation. Trump is supposed to do a press conference at 9 p.m. our time. Ooh, you're kidding me. Newsmax on Xfinity. I just stream it all. You can get Newsmax anywhere, guys. If you are interested in watching that, Newsmax is all over, and they're better than faux news. Sorry. No, Coke, we were talking about people's property. You can't go flying over people's property. You can't shoot up at nothing from non-private property, Corkboard. You're walking around on a public park and you start shooting in the air. Trust me. Yeah, they're going to have issues. Please watch Three Stooges? What? Hey, I just noticed something I did wrong today. Somehow this got inked. Hey, there it is. Yay. It's on lock, so what happened to it? I don't know what happened there. That's interesting as crap. I did something bad. Ooh, my stream's bitrate dropped again. Probably they're getting ready to save all the bitrates for people attacking the president. Saturn 7, maybe, Snowman, you might be right. It was Farrah Fawcett, which she had no clothing in parts of it. Sorry, I'm a pig. And Kirk Douglas. While we're talking about movie, this is not a sci-fi movie, everybody. But this is a great movie. Tough Guys. Oh my gosh, that was good. Burt Lancaster, Kirk Douglas, and one of the best movie theme songs ever, Fabulous Thunderbirds. Yeah, good one. But yeah, I am probably going to get out of here. I will check that out. If President's going live, I'll probably watch it. Today is my off. I'm taking off news for a day or two to kind of decompress. I got to make some more videos for PNN. I got a bunch of list of stuff I want to do. Saturn 3. That's it. There you go, Ranger. Saturn 3. Yes. Thank you. All right, guys. Also, if there are, I've been doing these Urbex streams for a long time. And I know some of you come in and chat even if it's not about Urbex. But I do try to do stuff centric to at least help you guys out in any way possible. At least do a little Urbex stuff to help you get something out of these for sure. If you have any Urbex topics, questions, even answers to help people, things you want me to ask or take up, please email me at exploringwithcf@gmail.com and let me know. Or just drop them here. This is not I have to be the ringmaster of topics and questions. If you have them, feel free to toss them in there. I know some of you like I break it up. And maybe I should have done the 2 Urbex topics different weeks we did tonight. But I know it seems like people like if I do some Urbex and then wander off. I also may be doing more, so showing some Urbex photos since I have a good lot of them from years now. Go through some Urbex photos here and I do some Urbex photos and talk about a couple photos at night. So let me know about that, guys. What you think about those ideas? Showing some of these pages until I can get reviews okayed for sure. And what you think about showing, put up a couple of Urbex pictures. It could be mine, could be yours. And just having a discussion about the pictures and what we see. Seems like that is not even she admitted in her email, you can do this. That's not copyright. I'm like, what? So yeah. All right, Joker, have a good one, man. Oh, that's it, Joker. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Tough Guys was a great old flick. All right, guys, do leave a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Check out Joker's Nation tomorrow night. Corkboard on Mondays. By the way, Corkboard had a very good stream this Monday. Thank you to everybody who has showed up to these streams. He's growing nicely. His dog is becoming a big star. I think she needs to be on there more than him. He's got a Canadian, hey. Yeah, check his streams out. And every other Wednesday, I believe, is J&M. And appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping in. If you are interested in politics, check out Potato News. I am trying to get timed out. My mom's feeling better. I keep saying that, but my mom gets sick again. Then I have to go help out. But I am trying to amp that channel and start doing a little more with it. I do like to keep my worlds a little separate. Sometimes I like to be a little more upbeat and happy here and ignore that stuff. Save it for over there. Buckle Bunny, Kentucky Ranger, thanks for coming in. Robert, of course. Joker's Nation. Snowman. Sandra Pink. Urbexy was hovering around there somewhere. Urban Legend UK. Check out his challenge, guys. Go to his channel. Check that challenge out. But thank you all for showing up. Stephanie Metz. Mariah Hyatt. Sorry, I'm trying to go by memory here. Because I can't get through the chat quick enough. Deadly Knot. What's up? Kind of cool that, funny thing is, I had his channel marked up here. And didn't know he was going to be on here. Pretty cool. But I am going to get out of here, guys. Thank you very much. I do have some little roadside find, little, not really explorers, but things that are abandoned we found videos. I'm going to start putting out this week. As long as my mom stays out of the hospital, I have more time to sit in front of this. You'll see a lot more videos coming out soon. I've got a lot of them. I got to get them off this computer sometime. But have a good one, guys. Thank you very much. I know I keep saying it because Rich is somewhere just shaking his head going, don't ever talk about me saying goodnight this many times again. What the heck happened there? My chat froze. Okay, there we go. See y'all. Have a good one. Good night. Thank you. Stay safe out there no matter what you're doing. And if you are an urban explorer, just a viewer of urban exploring, get out there and see what you can see. You never know what you may find. Even just viewing. You may find stuff the rest of us are going to want to see. So feel free to share it here. Find something new, cool, and neato. Other than that, the rest of you, even non-urban explorers, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Stay safe. Stay sane the way things are going right now. And, watch your backsides. But have a good one, everyone. Talk to you later.